0248071174. 0248071174. Ghana channels will say the program is live on all our social media platforms. And on Facebook, you know, I am Western Diamond Television. One like it page, you know, and I don't pay. Like we are so comment that to move money. We are bombarding Pelink and share. We are live this morning on YouTube. Subscribe to your channel. No, we do TikTok on Swag videos. No, they're making available and so let's get interactive over there. If I tell and if you are there, sim konya and command there, will be a chef or move if you some kakra and memo kakra and afe and someone will do a safata say the TV who come on at us ye. Have a penny at the air barber some war. And I pay any kind into your home for now and share your own crying and I pay. If I tell you I don't know come off here say Mammy can be better out say so will be shall say yes I dear no and ne yes I say I shall see I fear best in coin every year resolutions I who do any amount for 20 years to go diaries I who do any empire amount for body trust of you who are said Papa, when did the idea see this one fear your drum way? I'm a special babu, I'm a mama who are I'm a young son in the dear, me the best son, me a man. Abusia, first quarter of 2025, Yadi Akogu, and Pre I can say, Yajina second quarter move. Second quarter, you rather second month move. And say baby wa say say wo jwa e ma baby si wo kwan abra nyina no me catch you say baby wo say say wo ya shase tu one among e san say ne wo shase buru so ntam no na ne yakokọ ntam adapa dia me catch you nyina no enie. Your passion is your compass and your dreams are your destination. No matter how distant they seem, every step forward brings you closer. Keep believing, keep working. Your dreams are valid and your journey is worth it. Daya was so dear Ebusiami minim. Nemono, my bami baba money that swam a passed Diana was so no. A sunche was said the umpa. Ebusiam says, to one and more. And Tom Cosi Ebia fever could a real and I said Diana. Who says to one amount of you are halfway through. And Tenassim found saying so damn refer and Cassa a candy as a 72 monument Sankai and they can't die. I can't even Baba come and say, one can Baba Council. No, Kakra no one sa tosono. Ketwana one sa tosono. Emunabofia shasia fatu udaya wasun huana mo. And clearly, so we shall send Tama Druntam, we shall send Tama Rientamo, and Tanopay Diana Wasuno. Abusia, it is not tied on anything, but it is tied on a year and Namoa a step I've been making. Now, the step that you make, it will be determined. Said Diana Wasuno, a Bebamuamo, and I sent to me Mamuma, a Tanopay. Nyawuna munyine chino emwabe mumu nyawofa munyine chino emwabe mumu abrabomwe kukuruhwe ase enne nipa pan hontoma yehuru yasene mu besira ohwe no amasa niema na mu abamu kwaso apem kwanimu nyagidie nyawreshemu na hunu se there is always light at the end of the tunnel. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. And today was so near so and so your person we are dating we shall see free and now what's not bedroom at least who make you step what to be a co and him further and if you them demand say your passion is your compass and your dreams are the destination. No matter how distant they seem, every step forward brings you closer. Keep believing, Keep working. Your dreams are valid and your journey is worth it. Abushenya we should na ya ma wa chimbiem na ya nsanso e ma akwaba. And I join the conversation live on all our social media platforms. On Facebook, you know, I Western Diamond TV. On YouTube, I Western Diamond TV. Western Diamond TV on TikTok. WhatsApp, no text, you know, 0248071174. 0248071174. If I tell you, yeah, my Ghana, Ejumefo nyina no money ejuma. Yeah, my Ghana Ejumefo nyina no money yo. Yeah, my Ghana Ejumefo nyina no. Yeah, shamo de ni ashamo nkura tramo say ya mo yade aboa wo man no. Yeah, ni so. O man mo ni nyina ni so. Munya adwumaden a ye na epagya wo man na gina mpempenso papa. Enra na eye wiase afa na nyina adwumafuo nyina da. Ghana ye a sovereign state intino na a sovereign country intino. Ye so ye celebrate eye ye adwumafuo. Ejanopai Ejina team ni nyina na mu Emma wo man Ghana adwumafuo nyina no moni adwuma ya misramo wonya mu kase emre power ya nimu a ya pem ko ya nimu ni ya adwumaden ya boa wo man no a ne atechere wo man papa nyina no so be yie ade abai anopai. Good morning once again.
Imam for a most original man party. A movie or 8 years, young come with you. And then now, what's the other more soft be a no Tima party now with Jaya, your quiet young Pananaso, near Panacho. Yet a committee, Ira Makupi, and the net down said, Yenim and conformably can't adequate Yenim our baton. Never so. As a party, let's say now official report. They will say, "You have Ghana for 276 constituencies, 16 regions. You have got in a near Busa, you have for 10 this year." Here I pay more a dome report, no, a brain party. On the buy, National Council, edutum. Honor, eti. Abejoku a from Constitutional Amendment Committee say omontrans Makuke eso abejoku the report about say amendment your ankwa wo kwa ma anko ira Makuke enim na so obo proposals for decide ya committee ni kan nyina ambo na meboa July ye no extraordinary delegate conference na party ni go share na your constitution the BSS Accra bam mama party na nya hodi no omonhwe no montupa na mo era Makuke
abakese mu ba ya da no ada na ene Callistus Mahama, Dr. Callistus Mahama, or ye secretary to President John Dramani Mahama and Sashasie the office of the President, Republic of Ghana. Nomination of justices to the Supreme Court of Ghana. Pursuant to Article 144 Clause 2 of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, 1992, His Excellency the President has nominated the following justices of the Court of Appeal to be considered for appointment to the Supreme Court. Justice Sir Dennis Dominic Ejay, Justice Biel Simon Subare, Justice Senyor Jamafe, Justice Kweku Teria Akabuafo, Justice Philip Bright Mensah, Justice Janapare Battles Kujo, Justice Hafizata Amali Buba. Okay, so these are the 7 justices. His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, and wabo modern from the appeals court, were considered for appointment to the Supreme Court. Attached are the curriculum vitae. I trust that the council will expedite action on their considerations. Please accept the assurances of my highest consideration. It was signed by Secretary to the President, Callistus Mahama, and then copied to the Acting Chief Justice, Judicial Council, Accra. And this is it. President John Dramani Mahama and making some appointment to the Supreme Court of our land. Now, justices, bako 7. When we did at that screen, so be so ha ede amount. Now, was young here. And create a mountain so and a Ghana for say, President John Dramani Mahama, Adanwada Yakai Pa, or Memu say, and yet, what can the prefer say? And nay, I can say, Chese, Abai Dadano, a parking a year Supreme Court no do. Chese, Parky our parking Supreme Court no. A MPP judges in Kwan. And MPP justices in Kwan or do a Makogu Supreme Court and I say, courts are a who do a memo I say. Na Ghana phone to about Emma and this one to about Momo Bar. And yet, one member modern, no Manso, at me at the year justices ni a lawyer for a judge of four. Wamo ewa and this mu at me the Biako Supreme Court no and Croneba. Or can you say, Jack, baby, I will crack on and you nine because President Adam Kokufado at Tesono. One funny pet. Judges need be air core retirement. Judges need be emra swan say and you mo free baby or mo wono. And as a president to the constitution man who kwan say as I say to be making nomination. And justices a who do judges a who do President Adam Akufo-Addo dey be call Supreme Court ni High Court ni Appeals Court no nkwa ne ba nyina no. Na it was grounded in the constitution. And the President John Mahama eka sa asem no a nipa bebre no ano ene no enya adwene na adanwa da fiada ana adanwa da yawoda yeda nyane ya ene President John Mahama ede some 7 justices edi abetum se ene wo ano wa nominate wom se womo emomoden enko Supreme Court na womo enko ka bench no ho na womo enye adwuma enso ewo ho. On this same story no, the honorable minority leader in parliament, Honorable Alexander Kwamena Afenyo-Markin, that's say sa 7 justices are President John Dramani Mahama appoint to serve on the bench of the Supreme Court no. Obetimi didn't say sinebo akane people say sa nomination of 7 judges to the Supreme Court by His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama no. President Mahama ashada ena enei wo bi ekwan me dia to se ne bejo a obetimi anya kwanya na wako another term. But I or say nomination of 7 judges to the Supreme Court is a Mahama third term agenda. Honorable Alexander Kwamena Afenyo-Markin asemo dia bebom enie wotina sidi na wo hwa wo dia hwa na montu a abai bai wo tu nyina no. And clearly adanwada MPP General Secretary Lawyer Justin Kodia Frimpong beka say near NDC abai President Mahama nyina no ni anamo a wo ye ani anamo a wo tu said ye beja ani e bedru baabi no wade beko se esese yesa so ma no another term sa na mo no ena enei President John Mahama enam so a enti a wo ye sa de no or park the necessary quarters no with NDC sympathizers send your bejwa and some bisane beto manimu a wo mu entimi emwa ansam no nka ensam no doesn't hold water etino eye anamo a wa hyeda otuo na ne tirimu po ena Alexander Kwame na afenyo mark ndi abetu dwa se we nyina no a wo ye no wo ye in order to sit for another term in office na ye nyina nim se President Mahama the last term wa obetimi aya president ena enei Ghana for the amana otiswe entina anamo a otu nyina no eye anamo a odi siesie kwan mu no de aboaboa no ho na fe ba bia ene wo de sansem no bebomu a ye de beko nyina no wa party sa ho no with NDC sympathizers entina san be den wo manimu a enya de obetimi abu o master abonfia ebu nanim tia etino sa pepepe ena enei Honorable Alexander Kwame na afenyo marking enso ede ababetum adanu ada ene Ministry of Lands and afei the Lands Minister ononyanfo Emmanuel Ama Kofibua efren centrefo nhyiamu na centrefo nhyiamu na se na minister be suye so a wo so nyina ne se wo mo akwa hunu nkrofo bia wo eye Tano Nimiri Forest Reserve no mu a wo mo etu galamsey na wo mo ne safo ne kasa ye no wo mo se eye akonta mining ena amma mo tumi se wo mo enye saa ensemhunu no ewo kwaye no mu as a minister sabia buru unim wadwuma anka wo be allege a ese wo frɛ nipa no a nei ogina the center stage no bisan se na niema ekɔ say na tie you did not seek for any clarification from Akonta mining wo ya ne se wo di mirika be gina media ni mu na usu wo wie ya wo se ya suspend ya mining license and at least e de ma Akonta mining enti free na ekɔ no enya ade a Akonta mining e wo tumi krata se wo ye fama gudie ho adwuma wo memu asei ya betena aka se anamowa ene the lands minister and after the lands ministry eturu ade afa eye Akonta mining ho a wo mo suspend o license no ya kan sa da ni wi ya nka biem chairman untumi mo moden na on sue eye the lands minister and a lands ministry for revocating eye Akonta mining for license nyame ncha de ene adano ada eye yawoda Akonta mining enkrata ba ye no ene Akonta mining etimi asiu eye lands minister and afei minerals commission enei Akonta mining demanded 20 million Ghana cedis in damages. I think that way the right way to go because enei I can say you should know better as a minister say what kwatiri nkrofo bi na wo mo allergy a consult eye nipa no mo allergy say won na mo kwan so mo nyesa aniamo ho sam wo kwaye no mu no you did not do any further consultation wo temi da se abrawa ro ma akura so ede ntia Akonta mining no eye chairman untumi adwuma ne baako entino ya ban na abantino ya hu ne nyuma nyina ene ya de makogina emre nimu say revocation of Akonta mining license no enfamra kwamu entenei court no hwe na wontwa ya minister no and minerals commission damages 20 million Ghana cedis we eye ensemu a efri eye saa enkomo no mu nso eba enne anopay na da no da Dominic Akuretinga yini attorney general efren centrefo nhyiamu ade kwa adu be bo eye adubu ahene former CEO of eye Signals Bureau was say nei ene 11 count ntansa baako du baako ene wode bo papa no was say wone ne yere akomti apam ho awia wo man Ghana sika pa na sika ne nyesika ketwa entenei charges wode bo no eno no wo free wa na ene wone ye plus nsam no so ebebo mu and clearly some time ago ubekaya A plus ade betu mu say the current attorney general kronfo were a criminal na nei yemisa no kwan a wofa so a wonya 500,000 Ghana cedis ade kwa bribe were parliament appointment committee ansa na wo approve no yemisa no sa asem no e ma ansem no be ye bebrebe wo memu ase adano ada attorney general efrens and trefo nhyiamu no wo kofa sa asem no bae a o de kwam ye plus say wanu be bi ofri no enne ya ye kasai he wo mo atache no mde dware o enti no A plus aye no se wo be ye ono attorney general ne ufia wanu mu no da atachem enti no ene wo mo be yo mo fi pa wo memu ase e plan se buo mi na sabi aburu jansemhunu na wodi no na ne wote wono a wo ka nyina no woni mu pefe se nya nokure me kan se yemmisa kwan a wo fa so a ene unya 500,000 Ghana cedis and come appointment committee asana ye approve our parliament house wo when come A plus elbow and clearly I am wondering why as we speak now no President John Dramani Mahama TBM as we speak now President John Dramani Mahama and setting a probe into allegations Kwame A plus against the Attorney General was saying airtime pa say ene ya ka say Kwame plus ebo Attorney General in Tanzania say we confo a criminal or a corrupt na President Mahama as they want to hriamfa de air kon ho and this ya ban no pu ente hriamfa de air kon ho and clearly ene enyan clearly ene enyan say an Attorney General will be making such an allegation against you. Na, unim say nya nokura a. Adenti na won siu nipa no. Nebomo you are engaging the person in a word. You are engaging the person verbal engagement with the person. And to say let A plus be warned that where I come from, we do not fear mud being thrown at us. I am prepared to walk into the mud with A plus. Attorney General Dominic Akuritinga Ayini. This is very shameful. Yes, I must say, very, very shameful. Anka wuni mumrano, entino near A plus akano nukule nimua. Why don't you sue him? Nemo mono, we involve no in you can say verbal contest. You know the law. Entina the work can say indeed say what they go fear. I don't know who no. Never no any automane no say wo mu kura ba bia free ba no ateche na mu di gare mu di ateche gare wo kura no da ateche mu nti no A plus no ne wo ya no you are ready to walk into the mud with him. Attorney General Dominic Akuritinga Ayini really when my who said ya abrante ne kan no kura wom say no kura nimu a you have every right to sue him. Yes, in any case me kai pa I think in 2015, 2016, thereabout. Attorney General Kroya, Santa no a deputy Attorney General or Memu say. Abrante Bia, and Nia say, and I answered that time in 2016. Na Dr. Dominic Akuritinga in a deputy Attorney General. Your friend, na your friend, everyone huge. Attorney General, as you say, Abrante everyone huge. Eguni who fear Gunanimu ase. Why yet numerous allegations against him as the deputy Attorney General. And to what Tron Krata the Kodan court my court no issue everyone huge. And to Adriana else top and Attorney General say and someone come here plus air cano. One court no kosi no. And in 2016, Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayini. Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayini, then Deputy Attorney General of Ghana, filed a defamation lawsuit against Everyone Hughes, an investment banker and a social media commentator. The suit stemmed from a Facebook post by Hughes in December 2015, in which he criticized the controversial Ameri deal and suggested that it was cooked with the ingredients of deceit and theft with the primary intention to defraud the state. Dr. Ayini, who had advised the government on the deal, claimed these statements were defamatory, exposed him to public ridicule, and sought damages, an apology, and an injunction against further similar statements. Dr. Ayini lost this case by the way. In China, Deputy Attorney General sues man on Facebook for defamation. And an investment banker, Everyone Hughes, has been sued for defamation at the Accra High Court by Deputy Attorney General and Member of Parliament for Bogatanga is Dominic Ayini over comments he made on Facebook allegedly implicating him in the controversial Ameri deal. Date is February 18, 2016. Now, Dominic Ayini, a deputy attorney general, was you abrantium. And to some defamation, Ibiana, A plus, A defamo, attorney general, whatever one concourse, no, just say, where to money, where now we are to money way. If indeed said the all can why don't you sue him? Never where to money, where now we are to money way. Uti Osha. Dr. Akuritinga ini, Uti Osha, we are quada. Unya quada, and to a big defamua. The right process and say, what is any Panama court and one no? Now, who attorney general? No be allegation against you are. Now, was it baby a free year that techum? It's the name A plus no 1 year ready pa say ye at the chair by Israel. Really? Is this the case? President John Mahama wadama financing for mo one also babe oral operation recover all loot. Just say corruption cases no nkwa ba nyina no. What form a team and committee a one ba mehwe saade no. Wo attorney general no sabe aburu A plus aka ensem bia fa no ho. Bomaden na minister po aside na ye ehwehwemu free ensem no mu. That is how we govern a nation and a country. Anyway, manako amano so na me ni komo tew emra. Yansaka lawyer Bernard Oredru or a private legal practitioner. Yankwe na yenene eni eye enkomo kakra enso emra. Councillor Anope, good morning. Otemenkan.
Oh, Minia, good morning. I say we hit pa.
Councillor, we pa dia mu kra muna mumrei. Wadaroma say wobi kan sem bi fa ho na ususu say ensem na wo kan enya no kre na ebegu hu fi a e de na sese oye enya court na say ode nipa no ko ana
because you rakufo be criminal libel law ni free ho
right
increase no de say obi ka asem bi na odwen say egu hu fi a nye criminal offense first na nka criminal libel law who are you recovered attorney general babe free hono anka utumi kasi wego hu finti police for nyenhwe mu fa hono montrose but sisi ade e ba ne sa na ugidi se wo nyina so nti a wo kasi ego hu fia court na ese woko
very well and you know the banter between Kwame A plus ne attorney general who ansem na me boss ya upie mu wadaroma yes and you know Ghana for say says one person de Kwame A plus ka no nukura bia nim no nyina so a anka ba na anka sanka say attorney general anka wode ne kokotu na emomu no ne ogina a kire we tu mani we na we tu amani we chese ugin ho a lawyer won't ask you
you know madam for the information we are saying A plus of confirmation it is nipa sa no I na microphone show someone in a betting tam but the high office of the attorney general there and so see this in the same way ebupianwa o kase o DS ese o yi wanu yi as a court na be kwa ye nyina hu se o sign uti if you say una ye minister of attorney general and justice eti pepepe ye waso ye nti woni ye o kase mu no bibia mu no ese hu sa pepepe nti I think I side with you.
Very well. Councillor Anope adukurinti e frɛ wo no enie. Enrada ene enkrebe to mu ni say the former chief justice her ladyship Mame Sofia Akufu say the current constitutional processes are your faso edi eyi chief justice be a free horn unfair and you know a bayanka yamma modern nya daje na sa constitutional processes no yanyi bi free mu ni yemfa de beboa yen enhyemu kanso wadaroma enkoma wa pagyi ete wo sen
well I mean the kancha wetifo na me mo bia achi yesi bosomi fufum e bon price nyame enye obi akoma so la de manom efem bi no menene ya adwen efem bi nso menene nya adwen adwen menene ye ne say o hwe the arrangement wo 146 nima Unya president obo ni timu se obey chief justice. Na unya council of state almost so ebe rubber stamp amane dia. A very unfair process. Because Article 146 no ne a safeguard arbitrariness and I say chika san arbitrariness ne yebeka ne say ne nke ebo ebaima say president bia into being use 146 no any chief justice no council of state if we say petition about president who are emrapon any supreme court aka cases bit say jechum ne say o president no kwa mendaso Fako Council of State Australia. No mu na ehwehwem na Council of State for hwem wia na omudi mwaya ba o president ho se o ye hwehwem no ana ye bo akire no ye gidi se ensem na ye de be dan yen through petition no say Chief Justice no o wanu yi as a prima facie case has been established against the Chief Justice. Enti senka ye wo Council of State it me din ho a free president so be manipulate omudia and a very fair process because any president ne pe na a take a decision no ye nipa mako 31 obi a region bia vote di nipa baako akọ na constitution mu no wa we president of National House of Chiefs we a member wa we former Chief Justice we a member former IGP we a member former army commander we a member now for president nso abeyi enipa du baako aka ho edinka region bia nipa baako de kono so kai yi politics afrim na yemfa na say western region nipa mo gide woni mu pa na mo de na kotena ho a say ono de oni NDC oni MPP oni CPP na o man kan ko o man ho adwene woni trima anka processes anka mfumso bia ni ho nanso ni ama mfumso aba ho a meni emami Chief Justice ne be ya adwene ne say the Council of State we nipa 11 na president ewo to me say or appoint oma na no ya yeto abai wetiefo hu se ne ekoso ekoye NDC ni MPP enti wo hwa asambe another political body sana me this is me who Council of State no akoya another political body I say ne yeto assembly man for abai you see enye political and so party bia wo candidate
that's right
enti enuna ama architecture ananse ensusuye 146 ni mu no eyakoye unfair process because the president no will control ananse ni opebia Council of State ni yedia now there is no check and balances when any president wants to invoke the powers under Article 146.
I see.
It a bit dangerous. Na niama na koba sa ni nyina ye Council of State any eyakoye another political body. Nti sana minchechi mono me de beba.
I see. And you know, and Council of State and amomu tunu dead the pefe say kame say wama kwa akoye a branch of the National Democratic Congress.
Senior kono de sana me hunu because minia ma share petition nima na ma share responses no na mentias ye say ye mpenifo ti papa esunda ye pa ewo Council of State na mobeka se nyina so petition ni medwe ho a mentias ye nanso ye ni pay die adwenkyere no isi bebia etimi kase owe die o man fancy enti obuo kwanso no ye ranum ye mamenum mo Council of State meka se susuam pa se omo eba conclusion se petition si pa ye nyina ya kan bi no say prima facie dia and respectfully I disagree with them and I disagree with them vehemently because in some way pa na ye kase ngina so woma and there Council of State na ye kano and ye in Council of State a National House of Chief President era ojiaho baby, I think, oh yes, say she be my hino, so be sa.
So be my hino.
Oh yeah, like ni petit rupa o. Inti mi daha dream say, yeah, Council of State and council yeah form hono, anke yo, and so ne, Osha Jinabi omo the Chief Justice petition yakusia. Ama me san dream bibiri ho say. Send Crawford as a Council of State in class, see a good time and see any free honor. Many of my yakoya dream because Anka Council of State no and a bro for Rebecca to say holding the president accountable because constitution no ye papa no me mama no me Ghana 92 constitution nyansa omutimu pa o.
That's right.
Baby o ho a almost say in consultation with the Council of the State, on the advice of the Council of State. Sa jinabia ni nyina mu hu say ya na mo a the president is tour and say e jaimo no nko a. Eno nti na constitution ni ba bi ni aka say in consultation with the Council of State on the advice of Council of State. Nti ye de san yo nyina to ho say say Council of State there o hwe ne composition and say ni pe Council of State there. Enko bi de bi say ni president besusu and a political party we count the manifesto platform so and almost be the there's a nay kakra mi hunu yeranum and ye mameno ma or more Council of States new maybe wait here and see it is very unfair. Very, very unfair.
Council adano adan so at the Ghana Bar Association so at the one more resolution by and specifically on the suspension and the removal of the Chief Justice, you know. One will say, and among President John Mahama, to our suspended a Chief Justice, you know, a unconstitutional, you know, with immediate effect, you know, one more than reinstate here, Chief Justice, you know. Now, face, you know, so I say, what me establish here, prima facie case, I'm a wedge now, so I suspended my, you know, I set up a committee to probe the petitions. One more than element within that prima facie case, now, why to me establish, you know, one making available. Na ye nyina ye nhunu saa enyina so potin no ntia ene wa suspend ye Chief Justice no wadaroma the Ghana Bar Association de buy ro eto say
no cre mami for videos na minyi saa misconception and I say asema NDC for ne other people come free ho lawyer for organ nyina ye oku bad time I friend no Ghana Bar Association na aya Abrena Brano bi aishia afibia mu ni aishia minu ye conference kese baako ene wo media conference entinye course na anu e media conference aishia ye wo labadi na invitation come lawyer fo nyina se obiambra ena omo mu benya bre ekoye omo mu nya bre nso de ne omo ye omo to aso eyeye na lawyer fo kodu se yesi gina ya eye resolution and say nyina to aba say ginaye we na epe say ye lawyer ku batan GBA no yefa na ye to aba wi a wo ba bi o ma bi o wo ye lawyer ni a wo ye good standing there wonso ka ho ne ya take decision no because ku ni nyina na yakosi ene ye Rama Muhammad nyina na ye to aba ma no enso ye friend no ye president.
That's right.
Sa na ku bi an hye ne tie enti enkoba se wat na fie wa mabi ya free meeting wanko na omomu call meeting no akoto aba atake decision me hu lawyers bi e call round say enye papa enye sei obi obeka say bia na obi sansa den wanko meeting ni bi enti me fe no si o no kra GBA eye lawyers ko ba time no say omo hwe the provision in article 146 no mo de to 296C ni ho a ni nyina so constitution ni article 146 any article 296 na oyi baako efri baako ho a enyeye ene say the president pese otu anamon bia etise ne otu anamon ewo Chief Justice ye na oyi ni ho a na say wo constitution ni bi wani man ka obetimi aka article 296C no achire watiefo a the president pese oye san hihye a yes at least ye the constitutional instrument and a statutory instrument bi ba net chere jumedia yes president need no na nei sa constitutional instrument article 296C na kan ebini ho and so president e dey 146 ye juma enti omususu say ana misusu yesusu say me ye member of the GBAD yina yesusu say saa enu ni ho na president etu na monde na namo na otu no eyele constitution no ene constitution no aboebra ntinka president na ntwentwen so ena biom nso no say baby a ensise edu no and say there should be more transparency. Council of States ni president and say there is a premier facie case announcing jina so bi o petition na lawyer ko ba time esrese saa njina so no ekwan mu fa so hu se saa njina so no akoma ye nyina hu bi anaye tibia say ja brofo say nyini pa ba ko there's no one person here repository of knowledge nyini pa ba ko pe ena nyansa woni trim.
That's right.
In the Council of States no susu bia mo de kosi ye no nkama ye hu ne tayechiri deliberations eteche na nka ye nyina so etumi etu ho na mo discuss bi. Inti jinabia Ghana Bar Association akujina no minyi ni se jinabia boni bia ana no even organized labor enrampo editor just say anamo president isu to so we chief justice onhwe ni yepa omumpo omunye lawyer fo onhwe ni yepa iti jinabia Ghana Bar Association akujina no enei na ese obo wakra na ebisa se wano NDC wa na se MPP wa senye saa ankasa susu bia na se sa jinabia Ghana Bar Association akujine anka ese o memuni nyina tai Ghana Bar echi na ye nyina epia saade den so seni akoye we krum ha no obia okasa ohwehwe nyansempo ewom ohwehwe kala okasa ne wo enso yentimi mfasa so entina ye krum ntimi ni aka meka ede afo asa no.
Honorable Yebeja Muamu Akko, but yenhwe Honorable NS Yaukumi court in Semono Wadaroma court no kwasetena I think say enra was enene nansa mun komot say
and no court kwasetena ukwada no.
Okay.
Ene atemuafo a omudi asem ni nyina bae na nyina ja office fingers crossed ye train ya atemuafo be committee hobby na you wrote that panel nano I friend of Justice Gabriel Scott Wamai obi na no say onim say you nyina watwen yem nanso fina no a ye free court ho call ye busumini a omuka say omase 30th omode omanu ye e case no beba no Supreme Court now is very busy le binimu ka omuchim say munya busy say Supreme Court now very busy. Ama munya dajempo ent9 say omususu ye e case na what to say. Nti omusre party said the case na back court. Omunsa mom be bosimi ba ko ne na otwemi enu enka ho nti case no akose 11th of June. Empire na ebo say ebeko be bieseko na asumdwe ni anichi aba.
Very well. Councilman, your fancy I say, court no sounds so quite a be more the BPM be an ebeba national anywhere be the home common.
That's
very well. And you know, lawyer Bernard Oredu, a private legal practitioner, and a D a common. We shall bring some 31 minutes gone past the hour 7. A wound to me radio 101.3 Western in the morning. So in ye live and I pay our Western Diamond Television. If join the conversation on all our social media platforms. Nothing come out so into me and no in Nisa and common. The ane anugusu no honorable Dr. Dominic Akuretenga yini me say President John Dramani Mahama emma modern emma ntranchen na allegations a Kwame Plus allege against onu nyina no yenye enhwehwemu mfa emfa ho wo so ntimi kan che me say ensem a Plus ka no president watin so nteye baby the free ban obi fufu ade anka quickly aga you best set a committee say yampuobu a whole attorney general a member of parliament allege say or you corrupt or a criminal na president etwo ehwe no really o man ya chichiri nie yo o man die yi a nyina yetimbi ese nso a ye nyina no ye wo mu bi abusia ane adano adanso enkomo bebrebe no a na ekoso na organized labor ana fei TUC fo ne wo mo maka wo mo eye dwumaden wo mamu ha sei no atoemantemfo ese President John Dramani Mahama modern say PTC interchange e water Takoradi ehuna no hayayi abanda dan na hyase bibi nti wanwie etenei se yepese ene kuro no mu ete na akwan awodo a link the various towns and cities na western region nso eda so yopo a the first point of call no ene say aban otisu ebetimi abomode akɔwie PTC interchange no wo a ebebo amakoni abadie e region mu nso etimi akonkan pa e de ama eye adehye wo atoemantem ha sei wakai nam so ene eya asem o yakan de dada wo mamu ase na ka me ese ne aban wo baaye o se 4 months mu nie 4 months no wontimi fa anya hwe de entino ye ma ne mere kakra ye gusu aye kai no entino organized labor ne fa wa atoemantem ase asanso asisudua e de akire the Western Regional Minister say PTC interchange na say see etimi wi a ene ye say me ame wo fa Honorable Joe Nelson etimi bo moden na wotu anamon na ni aye kasai wotimi eden kra no kokoma eye President John Dramani Mahama na ene mede na se President John Mahama ejina simpie su kasae na kasa na or respond to eye organized labor and sabo makadia fa illegal mining and galamsey ho e wo memu ase na organized labor say abai mo modern finance form na ontu galamsey na ase ese so opposition oba o promise bebrebe se wo ba obetu galamsey na ase President Mahama gina simpie su no emuaya ode mo ne se saa nsamu a ene wo kan ye drawing campaign no sabia buru sabia kudonto no no nim pefe Ghana fo nim pefe se enya de a wo ba bosome ba ko nan a watwa di ewe animu yi obetimi de atu galamsey ase no de aye galamsey hu bibi na emomu no se ebetu galamsey ase a yemma ne mere pa ansa wetimi atu eye galamsey ase o say I did not kid myself that I would win galamsey fight in 4 months, but we will not give up. President John Dramani Mahama. On this issue, yankwa manusuni ane the Western Regional Communications Director Yera Isa Fuseni eni enkomoda ta no pelti yanka maachi.
Eyo so nene.
Nampa cho hunamu boko de.
Wato mo ye pa na o se.
Yesu adom ye ho ye pa the regional party emu te sen.
Regional party de wa oni. Your party no I shall say revise nkakra. It's time I have by thank you to no we can see a lot of changes. In common our system no more assessor. Ama perceptions are na our system no more no. Some of them have begun to understand why we lost the election. And the Western region there, only that just 3 days today, we received a visitor from Evalo Adjomoro Jura, Oya Catherine Ablema Afriku. Yan dia Obaboya Namani says Nyami Adum. Nasa yadi nomination to hold more or paper say overall contest National Women Organizer.
Okay.
Yes, yadi ane. Nti Obaboy na amane officially. Nti yes yadi esunsum na ya hwando nyina aka ne chise nka onko. Na onko represent Western region. Nti that is the only activity that happens within this week.
I see. Me pa chaw enrada unya daje tie eye President John Dramani Mahama and the speeches ni bi ewo eye May Day celebration ase.
Well, by then I was traveling, so I didn't get the opportunity to listen, but see the excerpts of what has transpired over there.
I see. Me pa chaw to the surprise of many Ghanaians, President Mahama in opposition. Esho mo boss wo ba ene galamsey kono wo ba be kumpa no watimi atuase obe declare state of emergency na fei constitutional way bi wo ho a ene esese yetimi eyi free ho kura se de be ya emmo bia tumi mane nkokwaye mu enkonkotu eye galamsey wo ba ye no Ghana fo abono a sa aboshe na ohihye ni nyina no wontimi ni ba kokura so ye then rather ene organized labor epusu no kire ne se Jack o ba no ka se obetu galamsey ase na bosome ba ko enan nie ye hunu hwea watimi ade afa ho and wojina simpio so aka kire Ghana fo nyina se he had no illusions of ending galamsey in 4 months. Director, the response from President John Mahama and no to Ghana for more expert to say obetu galamsey ase. Badaroma, your take on this one?
Osika, we are very simple thing. Now, John Dramani Mahama SK the opportunity to come to rule this country. Yeah, be no more kaya kase papa or new be our dinner quality Ghana. Yeah, catch Ghana for the Oka can ya and somehow Oka can say the power of the Bashanansa. Now on fine idea or pay because there are certain things that he wants to do and then he's looking for power until whatever way Oba can be the power of the Bashanansa no Oba can. Or no na ne titafo no nyina ka de yam fa Ghana mfa nhyɛ omonsa na Ghana de ye de hyɛ omonsa. It's just a matter of just declaring state of emergency to make sure that galamsey will be the thing of the past.
Yeah.
But Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ni timu edin. MPP for na yet to galamsey nti on person obaya the state of national state of emergency no. Naka MPP for any galamsey site and Nana Danko Akufo-Addo undeclared state of emergency. Na or no everybody says a man at an opportunity now he's going to make sure that Oba and the galamsey within a short period of time. He had to be nation and say we after the Oba who say Obia and no say yes I no more kind no yeah them now no one can say undeclared state of emergency. I remember the director of operations at the office of the president. The deputy general secretary of the party. Continent TV so as more kind of day. Obi biara obaka one declare state of emergency na nipa couldn't state of emergency ase nipa couldn't ase. And to tell them how do I do so with all the standard now or one in state of emergency ase. And so omo asanso be no omo asanso kade the LIR or LI 2462 also yeah, and another Danko Akufo-Addo pass you know, they are going to what to do to repeal it. The word was repeal. And they said they are going to amend. Amend and repeal are not the same. Yeah. And see, then they see who say them LI and say amend, then you say repeal it. And to them, I'm saying, you man or more, you know. Yabe Erasmus Asaradonko report order by any day forest and a virgin forest obi anko hoda nde uko hodma NDC campings aje ho concession ni nyina boso e destroy asase no am obi antum nko hodmo nko ye bibia just recently enti yachi galamsey fu excavators ka ho ama wo mo de asam no de court Beg in a catch almost a form excavators on corner, be to me, one phone call. Or who say hits are battles too much, you know, or some so case, no, the almost case number back and all ruling no a mistake. The master may be some lecture and a lecture and to me up to now. There, a judge in some social or ruler some of you. All you know, be challenging and say, my ruling, I hear you. Nala no sounds of case in their own family na some na okay no one can that is NDC for you. So for me, galamsey the real galamsey kingpins no more power here. The MP for our win. Your friend no friend then
Oscar Labi.
Oscar Labi.
to me radio.
Or no, destroy our win to the extent there. 1 hour we are him for our win no echo almost to the boom. Eka che papa no say ya chose and ya say ebe you to mo have you. That is how it is, and that is how our buying way treat galamsey. Into galamsey there, yanchi and argument. The only thing is that they are targeting their opponents. 1 hour more ya NDC for no. I want no target to omo na omo esisi omo what do you call it excavators. Na ebinom so what's revoke omo lances. Na de nyina na why sere keke. The same aban kuya no pa ya gede omo fa omo ya due process. No omo ya omo see a friend saying Chama won to me 2015.
Yeah.
400 pickups were seized from him. Pickups on Coco 400. Excavators were most shining na. No, after my some of the court. All the court, no. Ghana are buying about $1.5 million.
Yeah.
Almost years and few hole. Almost buy no one chance just because almost say or you'll be a very strong member of MPP into a you will not be able to defend the party again. And Yami, I was so waiting there. Apano, now come or Yegma, or you're very careful about what he is doing. And see, Yami Bakasa, but John Daman Muhammad, we give the same call, or your baby, I am very serious. The constitution will have dealt with him because I didn't trust Ghana for. More can you didn't see no any on all access. Nti me na onye mo nwa de okada man sam no ho because already otumu ka atam no adan no ho ono next channel ya 2 oka wa ha na ayeyi ya no adan na ba ko no aka na different way nti the okay no na me nim say o na style of attitude and na or user or the bring Ghana for no yado nti o se o anka na ne chita for o mo ko gina platform no o mo ka bi man no so so after Idris, our cabinet minister, what the cabinet, what did we ask him how the state of emergency will be declared? Did he also deny there the Omuka farm who said me ban by Yano, me ba Henyada and Bitunyaye? And so you have benefited from it. After that, no bar was one can be one ranker. No one way one ranker. Did all the promises that we made as a Polska party, no, Ninginan and another Danko Akufado, Guinness case Ukaya. But he has been criticized. And the woman first to know one can say about stop galamsey. And to me, I'm not the young one that I know you are the match you use for so you also have to advise themselves.
Yeah.
The fancy in that club institution no air doors to do. Now me give said them institution no the political parties there. In Kabaye and say if you nanka play neutral rule. To criticize the government when it's due. But since I'm looking at political party, okay, MPP are buying, you declare state of emergency, all workers should sit at home. And also, what is stopping the issue from declaring state? And your complaints about media about complain. They didn't complain to MPP government. They declare that everybody should sit at home.
Yeah.
Into abandon and Muhammad area so galamsey ya adia oil worker. Yes, and declare all workers a strike. No be antina fee and say that abandon but declare state of emergency and as undeclared state of emergency on galamsey.
That's right.
So they have the power. They shouldn't be complaining. So if abandon as wardiness on tiwa and your media as a complaining, take action. Other unions are no moka hono no hypocrisy into omunina kwada. So Professor Gampo, they are quite in a position. And to say that galamsey is no more a problem in Ghana.
Yeah.
And he started on radio station or TV station to say there, President Muhammad approach on galamsey is superb. This is the kind of leaders that we are having in this country. Now, we don't want to walk to about a man as a leader of the group. No? So sometimes, you know, I am saying my year, not that be hypocrisy. Yes, say, NDD. Yes, say, over appointment. Well, yes, say, I want one appointment, not young United to Damala. Then politics in this country becoming Mecca and Mecca.
I see. What was also making another profound request? One say, "Abai also about reset the country." Na Ghana Jumafo, Abai Jumafo, I say, "Wama ketuya pa die, kiti bi." Na yentimi emphasize aketuya kiti no, and I feel how I walk Abai Jumafo so and reset wama Ghana. Wadaroma. And someone can tell President John Dramani Mahama. Say President in the year honest. As who say 10% salary increment in 17 worker. It you know 10% you know extra. It is who ye bibi enso efa ho. Director ene enyina monkani abo 14.75% abeka ho. Ensuo bo 4.02% abeka ho. Adwumafo aketua 10% increment pe ena aba. And you know, one more request for a better condition of service and have a better salaries in order for them to help reset the country. So, Omidi Bisana.
Osika, with all due respect to all workers in Ghana, for a new year, and your mona may no one can, but the leaders who led for the negotiation of that 10%, you know. They should be ashamed of themselves. And sometimes I'll say they deserve the 10%. 25% was increased in 2024. The more workers are no almost say almost leaders. Now almost keep the welfare of the Ghanaian workers. But 1 hour year from I continue work there 25 for enough. Now a bit more say 25 for was cruel. And obi amo 10% wakwati na why the 10% abu insim asri. Just because the person lied to you that the economy was criminally managed. Was it not the same COVID that affected the economy? Didn't you concern on that Bank Akufo-Addo for the situation that he was going through? Less or more 25%. Usi ensheni. Na obi amo 10% usri. That is the hypocrisy and then the punishment that they are giving to the workers of this country. And to me, in terms of a worker, I would have mobilized all the workers. Be a member of the union. I would have mobilized all the workers to go to their office and get them out of the office. Because they are not the people to negotiate a better condition for us. And you elect a leader for your own benefit. And I said, over to my fight more. As a leader, don't to me, you're the madman. Why do you ask him or why do you support him? And see, the more equity of what can say 10%. I say no, my brother. Negotiations with the president has been done.
That's right.
One president negotiating. Just because the labor minister invited president in, I'm a president in the Batiniment, now, maybe never complaining. About 10%, you know, you the more, we are more 14% of utility bills. Next time, let's say a customer, Ghana workers with Mumbai and Asse. Because I buy way near the opportunity. With all due respect, 10% of the salary now, what would they use it for? Now, oh yeah, all the taxes are going so. Just that or the civil Ghana for sometimes you know I am a major home and chance say document by a and kind document nana. President to see we budget already you are you never be a film now or Samson Nicodemus Lino or the Yama be a shim. Madam Yamano went to the air Brian. Yet one is of now the abide a moment a year. Is that what we need? Okay, so to me, there are 10% negotiation or they shouldn't complain. And that day, don't come to the hot thing to 10% because the weakest of this country hold the bull by the horn. They hold it as if they're Ghana, Obutia, Omuhusu, Omuwa, not President Ewusu. So why do you let your power down and allow somebody to manipulate you? And at the end of the day, Now, one about no about complaining, say 1% is not enough. To me, it was just a mere complaint, and it doesn't even add up. For me, if I were to be a worker within them, I would have organized a demonstration against them. And so to me, they are more kind of just to make it their supporters maybe have a blame in them. They are more fighting for their interests. But to me, it's not something that they are doing for their followers.
Okay. That time I na yemfa NCS. I'm told say wo enkran no pay appear on Ghana television 10:30. Nyamenka ho konso a Western region ho the room why?
But there are so many I will make sure that Mr. Western region from left money.
Very well. And you know, the Western Regional Communications Director, New Patriotic Party, Raisa Fuseni, and Yenena Kasano. Some 53 minutes gone past 7. Abanane, or Chemaba Momentina Sena, Yemfa Kwankra Tamubosu Emra. Creso Benya Poyando Amamia. Why? Moresu Benya Poyando Amamia. Na Yende update. Dr. Lagba Mudbamia, thank you, Tono. In Ashanti region, say or the Aberry Yentino, Yanshare update woho na yentimi empejasa enkomono. MCR fa eye TUC4 video ne tumu mame. Diana womo catch President Mahama say, Jack, 2 minute crowd. Galamsey no, and namu awu tu nyina na kame say de won nam ho saa de say oye nyina wonye. Etino beyanka sijina ye papa. Fasa video no tum mame say ansem no omka no wokoma mu aze he wana ka cho se me metimi the 4 months etu galamsey ase o Ghana ha radi yesu ga president ma pa ya kwada pa gezi tire to table su twa ne to ma pa eh now your campaign ya ntensem a wokan radi yesu anyway abuafo be chia mo ho ye.
Oh, Ska, I'm Yadum.
You be fine.
It is said, do so, yeah, you mean. I'm ready to die, no probably.
So, the Omo and a near Yan. Now, young quarter, okay. My entire TUC4 and some more Mokai.
Rain, the Galamsey menace is getting worse. The destruction of our environments, including our forests and water bodies, is increasing with rapidity. Mr. President, we expect you to provide leadership in stopping the menace of Galamsey. We expect your government to immediately revoke, not amend, Legislative Instrument 2462. Remember, Organized Labour has a letter from your predecessor suspending the LI 2462. Pending its revocation, LI stands as a legal doorway through which reckless mining activities are taking root in ecological sensitive areas. We urge your administration, Mr. President, to take decisive action to close this chapter and lead a new approach that prioritizes environmental protection and responsible land use. I'm saying, Mr. President, we in Organized Labour.
Okay, Etero. Oh my God. But Trade Union Congress for Aropay minimum case. Mebamos why? Minimum case. That is a saying you didn't come on say here. TUC for an Organized Labour. Mukra Tumino. Proud to the elections. Moye sukete se abai and declare state of emergency. TUC, Organized Labour, CSOs, University for Professors, Mose, Moniama Nina Gufom. Mother Kishu said the country will be at a standstill until said Nadan Kokufado. Ebe declare state of emergency. Our memo say. Abaya sisa 4 months munye. Mo hu send ye galamsey no say yensase ne yensuo fa entity TUC asema mko bisa President Mahama ewo eye parade mede we na se no na wo yin asem bebisa wo esem tuo na mo kwa mo fa so a mo ye esem de mo mfidie beguo a demonstrate a kira ban na ote so ne se galamsey ne se nsuo no mo fa sa kwan no aso enu no Mon declare sit down strike. The whole country. Organized labor. Yeah, nyaguma. Until say President Bosha will share in opposition. No, ube diso. Ube repeal ya sa article no a what when muno. Na fei we declare state of emergency. Nya no. Na asma mi say ehun mu e no de amamo no. O chewamba.
Want to be 101.3.
I think say yes, send o kana. And ohwe na wuti o mampani kura no ye no a asesa bi ensisi so o fa no de abehwe a wo hwe no de abeha ene ade a but you for na so o se fata se didi wo mo o se fata pa se didi wo mo because we no enya kasa senia abandada ne penso mo ye se wanye biribi amfa galamse hu an ne mo kura edurube mo so mo ko strike ne ade sara na wo se mo ye no but mo be se we de mo de fe no sabi obi nsin obi wi ase mu a obi na bɔ no wasi kowa ba ne obi anyo obi a onwe wo manyim nti no we na kwakwa se some kind of plea bi na ono mo ye de ato mampani ni but all the same o mampani so yi wo mu ano se be we hunu sa nti galamse kono de yes won kase wo to na jeje mu obeko na so se be ye animanim yi ano but osikama wi mfiri se na Felix Kwachofo su kra be Canada. Say to me set this timeline or deadline for the galamsey fight. In the year, probably on my trans, I was say, ye campaign. Says, yeah, I beg you to me near ye. Yeah, fuck on for us, and cancer, because, sir, on one spokesperson, ever can say, we can set deadline for the fight against galamsey. Not so, wouldn't you be to me, Jina, what an assassin, it was to say, made me presidency, talk. And as we see for instance and you say yeah me say owa so me am fight galamsey no a me presidency no kwame de to so nti mu dia na mo di me ohuno I will fight ya galamsey do pampan so a unu se na eyara sabe untumi nkasa utu ase kura ba na eyara but we de na oyi asa no and de kasa fa galamsey fa no mventu ase
okay
actions and actions
ejimi me the organized labor 2 minute kura mo mun declare a sit down strike. That group empo ngoma o dimirika na be declare state of emergency. I'm telling you, organized labor e ka se wo mo nya adwuma nya don be ya adwuma until say Bosha will share in opposition no de be ya adwuma kroma intimate na I am telling you na go jina wa ga na unka hwi hu mu no de ama no
and the fe me no de
hu mu no de ama no abra
okay
yeah
offer
hu mu no de ama no that is it.
Na wofa president ne kasa na enu a woka
101.3
meje hu kakra na mese na kyerese galamsey kun na abanda dan ekun na kyerese president na won hye de enim sene ade na kwakoduro ene wo hye ho bɔ no ohun wofa obi kuku bia ye kasa ya you put yourself in my shoes what you say wan hye da ehun sene ade nete enso mu gina ho akwa ba ku ye friend say Sam George etumi kan say president e wo hutumi so betumi di 1 week edi etu galamsey ase so opesa wa ya enti say won ye ne de kire say he is not committed enti enne wo waba abosome nan na wo be ka say me man hye bo say me di abosome nan betu galamsey ase really na chesa wo krampo no bana wo ba no wan hye dan steady ni oma wo hu ne obetumi aye ene de wuntumi nye enso wo de ni nyina no hye bo Ghana for binum ko jina so to aba edema and this is what you are telling us but what fan the crew was a Ghana for you who say President John Dramani Mahama galamsey ontumi ntu ase because galamsey be gintra ha nyina gintra ha wan people NDC abreso e gintra ha wan DC munko se former president the late Atamos the videos are ye fa galamsey ho and wo kasa e kire illegal miners wo munyai galamsey e opera river no enti galamsey na yeka galamsey na yeka ne nya koketwa former president no ho na galamsey ko so anya hweamfa ho MPP for ne kase ye de ye ba ye ba ne betumi bi etu ase ema president e ka se wo de presidency beto line eya na manfo fi se sa aka sa na wo kan ye no eye hwe ba ya waka so ma resign as a president because mentumi entu galamsey ase ye hwe ne sa akon e koste MPP government 2020 ye hwe ne sie wo galamsey prone areas no but for much swabeti MPP even 2024 repeat here omo tsuaba pa afi wokọ western north on my to galamsey ni ade na MPP ni city ba kokra ho ni na ya as a result of ekuna na wo mu kunitia.
Okay. All right. President Mahama appointed some 7 justices to the Supreme Court. Chemaba.
Yeah.
Maybe who ya me am shimi o. Me am shimi pa because ade ya no de ye ka ko no hwe. The only you can say arm of government eno gina baby a ono ade ne ho no aban we aba NDC aban John Mahama aban aba ama na nam otuo ne de ya wo ye nyina no what the politics ana enei what the eko wura ehon so akawo and a very very dangerous precedent to the whole country. 7 justices.
Yeah.
me who ya na me twe ma dwen si nsem bi o kan ye emre bi abesene cross say na na do apake bench no with NPP aligned justices and judges.
Yeah.
Na ya me ye na dom no be ma mpani a onso e ba be pake bench no with NDC aligned judges and justices. Pashasiye
okay.
I am here.
Yes, Oscar, I enroll me monitor another platform. Na ni bakrono year analysis from 2008. I between 2024 year. The number of judges are abanda da besen kroni na no one of appointed call Supreme Court. Na o chire to the extent so chire say it was only 2015 and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama appointed 1 judge per judge one nidino PWANAG me hu say na member no de kwan was no pen wa appointed no so therefore wasan ba biem no we sua be be afiri mu say yes say abandada no pen so even from Kofuo pen so abepem na nado wotuma appointing Kofuo call Supreme Court Supreme Court several Supreme Court say judges are that means on so betuma yebisa but wo hwe we nu a ade bia fiti ase no eno na be ma wotuma determine ade no say ne be kwa wie because one yewo asam a eda wo sese o man no ebobo hu a yenye nduru asam no kwan finfini that is the Supreme Court judge Chief Justice Gertrude Arabe Sabatoko no and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama officer wo kwan so bia na kwan bia so say obetumi apam maame no nti ano no asam da wo sese a ye hwe yen kan wasam wieye eni na enu and wo appointed Yewura Paul Bafuboni so be acting as the Chief Justice eno so eni na enu and Paul Bafuboni judge and as the Justice Paul Bafuboni and so catch all the courts say what Ghana hey na say cases afofra be na no wo famra na one set another date for hearing no but what you say no aso fa the signature fan chance here which means in a way nipa no say won wu yeso ebo na wuto maame ne empam no na so no yesi cases abe bia afofra bia no yensa famra biem na Paul Bafuboni ni fan the signature fan chance here no ma data agent data de beba court no eno so eni nenu ana e mampani through ne secretary Yewura Calistus Mahama one mo krata mo de abambonte so kira say o mampani asa appointed is it 7 judges 7 judges so omunko Supreme Court so na enya won say Yewura Alexander Kwamina Fayuma Kiasmo okan no eye the Mahama's third term agenda a person wokro ana nya onu po na asem wokan ba me kai say ena ne di komo ofia obi aboso se sadia na John Dramani Mahama His Excellency no and the third time agenda but see Ghana ha yenim perfect se be yemre nim for kra no obia no mra na kire se wakwa 2 times first 4 years second 4 years yes mra na kire se koto aso ana se ko ne break na sa ba beto aso but 2 times no 2 times obia nim se Ghana ha John Dramani Mahama ako 8 years, 74 years we so 8 years. And there's no way Ghana ni beti say even if senu ponti na wesa de ya Ghana for beka say John Dramani Mahama because NDC mu arguably obienu wa asem ne ho ya kono NDC mu a ana obienu o ye the beka say the face of the NDC now John Dramani Mahama free wa me hunu the face of the NDC enti no omu hyede no obi a omo beba okon nanim 2028 no e wo so mo fa sebu akwan bi aso se John Dramani Mahama ono abesen aba but mamenka no kro mu se ne ho afon Ghana fo enti so woye no ye krampo say wo pile the Supreme Court with NDC supposed judges kra no so no aka bi pen say NPP before that judge for go Supreme Court it's NDC judge for no do mo Supreme Court kra na there's no way in person we demand say yes Mahama bet me akwa another term na atoa so mpa 2028 John Dramani Mahama bet me win elections for Ghana and shampa when you 20% I tell you
me kra de o de opebia wonye say o yes I we ni nyina we be call referendum
yes
Ghana for be chiro munyansa that is it
and when here 75%
yeah. Ghana for be chiro munyansa pa esa na wo twa
won say ya na yes ignorance a disease kese pa
and they say this
yes won say even the grassroots almost supporters no ebinum will be shouting they should amend the constitution so that President John Dramani Mahama can run for the third term. Is it easy to get 75% e wo krum ha 75% na Ghana for the sabi ya dwene nye
na onkwano ni bankwa odidi yi
na otrema even at that no 4 months ayekwoto abapra mpo no yenhye ne yekoso 4 months adan Dr. Mahmoud Bam yekọ asylum down no wo kan aka se bi say yesi ye to aba na MPP be wini na ebufuo bi ene be hye MPP fu akomemu a omankoto aba na yekwakoto aba ma wo nipa ba ko abenya 75% referendum ewo krum ha
onkwa de
ewo krum ha enti anu pade muntumi na MPP for should stop buying into that way say na lawyer for na judge for na wo park wo mu ewo Supreme Court one ebe edi no amanetumi ya ne term it's not going to work.
Okay ma yantinsi ko ankrata mu ensemu na efiada ensembe na apie ko ankrata no mu yenkwe
ofa ye bedo ase nsem no de do so bebrebe na nya me de be hyase no the informal kuwakratan or say hide a nothing but the truth. Osho kuwakratan mo of Attorney General ni phone da ha. One kwami A+ is a kwami A-. Attorney General Kacha kwami A+ say I'm ready for your gutter politics. Offer. What is stopping the AJ from suing your friends say kwami A+?
Asema no pe na me bisa.
What is stopping him?
Asema na me bisa no in 2016 Abrantie bia ye friend no Evron Hughes ekotro nsem edefa wo Attorney General now ye Deputy Attorney General efa Mary no ho se chop na makuku no de abasi Ghana fo anim onya akwanya utimi esiu Evron Hughes no satan kwa na deputy o enti enne ya wo ye the Attorney General na a member of parliament for that matter allege say wo kra se na be approve no kra no uko tsere eye 500,000 Ghana cedis free papa bi ho e be bribe members of the appointing committee appointment committee and say na approve damages be na a chance ade we defamation be na a chance ade we what means you ni
pa social media na won ne eyi
ya no woni ni ya no wo ngwa chebe wo say asemo a A+ kan ya no kure we say ya no kure anka wo dimirika kokota kosi ne dada we Attorney General. In any case, President John Dramani Mahama said, "We reset it now. We recover all looter." Na daroma sa Attorney General no. One suspend no financing chai. Na yan set we na yan probu and someone.
Answer committee.
A+ come.
And they are very good in establishing committees.
Because Attorney General. Dan ha nyina abaya temu anios wa ono gina obi temu afo peni na obi allege say we are criminal we are corrupt o trust cancer ya approve amo ababa ya Attorney General President Mahama so won teye we gina ni won cancer wo hunu boni bi a wo mu allegations na guy na ye no wo hunu fusuo bi a wo mebu a e no to no wo hwe ndi yo ye unite wo memu ha
ono so be yi ano no na kwa me plus wo bo asam na wo kan nye sa na tie wo ya me reset to brain amakwasia sebe mental sebe
no tro yes
kwasia wo ya me reset to brain na
sebe be no tro no
what you see
na what a whole Attorney General of this country
I was saying kwasia na
yes
A+ kan kwasia
what saying kwasia
I'll reset your brain. Stupid man.
I will reset your brain for you.
You see? Now Tiwo.
Kwane wo. I think so. Kwane wo no papa.
Now Tiwo attend general now Tiwo.
Yes.
Now so ni yi se ba no say baby I'll free there. Mo da atechem na me dware. Enti no ne be da atechem.
Oh boy.
Who does that?
Oh boy, attorney general, oh boy.
Who does that?
So when we tell you say even the 88 wafa she asem na kwa me A+ wakan wo hu twelve ni bia kire yen na minority for no mo ye dodo se no mo parliament appointment committee ni so abra vet ne koso
I almost sound
what I say 80 say afo even the little 88 no na say ade se wo ko pesika ko bribe wo mo ansa na mo approve a na kire se mo na mo parliament onom no mo
committee no equal representation, but the the majority no
our side
and when the chairman.
Yeah, chairman.
Do you get it? But about the members in India, the same thing from each side and from both sides. So, but maybe problem is say one person as someone A+ air can no create ni mua. I don't know Dominic Ayinitio.
Wafa no kwe wom because so wabeya no say wabeya no say asem na kwame A+ waka no abra na wo moye campaign no wokogi sike bi wo bi wo e de kwaye ne campaign wabeya no enti asem na kwame A+ waka no kure wom wofa be bia ni wo husie free beje ni ho
and the all can wo de kwadwini mu yi a enya ayi ne pe e de tia ska de appointment committee no enya ayi ne pe NDC ministers in bebre ekotua bribe. See boy we kura kokai. Oliver Bakavoma. Yes.
I don't can boss.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a friend of mine.
Yes.
On be sound more.
Okay. Enti dia Abrante A+ air kano. President Mahama ehun say eya adihia semwa. Wo hwehwem eyie. Nti wo hwehwem.
But even crano ske ye try tie ya. Because the media law kakra ye sua ye crano. Nka atani
media law nya kakra o.
Just a portion of the law.
Subset of the Shembranas.
Now, I know nipa wo person mo ye
yes Matthias yo ba me
bu we na
no me na we attorney general no
wo fa say be ka say media law ye nramu bebre
so nramu so nramu e ka ho wasua wadi mu
constitution no de wo mu bia no ye hwe o media law ni easy but me person me kire say attorney general no ye so ye temuafo peni o say mbranim ni fo na no peni no aban wo na ye abran no lawyer ni peni na sebe onim pefe say one so because of your kwasia wa assault too that's verbal assault
yeah
we do atem we bet to be seen on that two or say so akwakoje bribe said
akwakoje sika dey
bribe so that is we defame ogun hu fin so any element be a hunya e dey establish one kasa o case say now nipa no waye bibi say waka bibi say no who those elements
yes, no you have it
and a friend distinct of the libel that's the crucial element no who to bet me just dey see nimpa no
enti no kura ni mu a me de o de ye aka president Mahama edawo na so yes edawo na so wa Ghana he nyina attorney general and ye born kwa du say we criminal otua brabansa ye appoint no na ate wo je hu hia anyway
so be a prompt so kona ko si nipa no ansa na wako
anim
enti the informer enim na we eda na no pay na eno adan so President John Dramani Mahama was on the decent jobs any wages any ade na ni esiso any eno no waka che labor no the informer enim na we so eda na Dr. Mato Opoku Prempe na pono no was say thank you to na wom ekroye no any grassroots no wom ade wom hwehwe nyina ye nkabo mu any asumdwe e wo party ni mu na ye kyerem say lawyer ba ko bia President John Dramani Mahama wo bo wa nominate ne say yemfa no ko Supreme Court wono no ono de wa reject nomination no ade nti a wo say Ghana ye Supreme Court no ehia bloated Supreme Court or say we don't need a bloated Supreme Court
what mistake President Mahama when nimpa di oye no a mistake no oye no na dan kwa kufu ado justice is our point to mu nyina no wo mo mbesi wo manan no no mo mra aso eseso mo kofie okay that is it no mo mra aso e dia bi se we no ehemfo na mo ko replace wo mo ye bi se ho sa asem no ehemfo na mo ko replace wo mo o mra so na wo kwa say you making new appointment sa na tie e tie bi say 7 no ahemfo na mo mra so a wo mo ko fie a sa 7 no e ko replace wo ye mi sa 7 no
Europe bafo ni ya ye ko no de ya ona ka no an ye po kwa hodie mu because 70 years into no minimum de se bi ono na ne time aso ebenum so kra time aso Supreme Court because at 145+4 actually say we 70 years na wo kwa hodie mu that is a judge 4 de no sa no ma hye de ato and he say na wo bi sa no yes crucial ni pa dodo say na ya judge 4 Ghana ha wo Supreme Court a omo bench no so a wo manya 70 years in money you kwa hunje mu a ene tie de 7 e ko replace wo mo
my Ghana democracy no it has been thrown to the dogs
yes and see the inform akwakrati ni ni nanu pe
Daily Graphic democrat no na etwa so na ayefuo nhyiamu bi that's Institute of Economic Affairs omu bobo nsema hodo bi on last Thursday or Wednesday no na no mo ehwe nkomo bi fa no the Council of State for Jumedie. And I'm so much the Penia chairman for the Constitutional Review Committee. Once you are pemper because no Ghana for bebre no report say John Dramani Mahama the Council of State no kebe abolition. San say omutu amampani for wontie and they besi wukoso e wofidi so. Na no so da katafeto so dumiensa na Daily Graphic wode aba. Na banner headline no so eba mane say mampani enra e o me day parade na ase wakasa say se betumi eyi mismanagement everywhere yendwumekwa wodo mu a ene wakache TUC for say wo nkasem na wo mbo adwuma ho ban se na be betumi aboa na wo bibie adwuma bia wo ye biade aboa ban no ene o man no so no ebetumi ewemu peyo anope Daily Graphic, truth and accuracy every day amanebonie
Daily Guide and I'm to us Ghana's favorite newspaper. Na any Attorney General and a yetchemu says abre you sue any era edubuahi and any yere. Na kudwa wadipo wamu yinano enese wamu area 49.1 million Ghana cedis bia. Kratafeto so miensa wo Daily Guide edi munchirimu yinadiaba. Yera edubuahin ena nufuni ebata hu ewa hasi. Na ECG privatization se enra ene ECG workers no. Womu echo parade national chess womu krokromo placard and almost see any national interest over personal interest too and the ECG na buying pass or privatizing the one chain sign and a President John Dramani Mahama suyo makamati menya and privatizing ECG Daily Guide kuwakrat nim and nano pay when so edda na any a yera a drumreka yine one A plus in sense some no sucha at the ababe to Daily Guide kuwakrat nim and ano pay yera Kennedy a compre Japan any yera in team womu yinano e withdraw ye free NPP for thank you to emu Daily Guide.
The news center the worker no detail driven news and on the edema way na and then we kra den kamesa say PM ebeti ase anka we kronkron fan hye mu mame na say workers round at Mayday na won bubo mu say jata enra e wo Mayday parade na ase asem kan won say living wage number 1 2 CJ's removal number 2 workers dismissal obeka John Dramani Mahama ba ye dwumedi odisi ne so say oba pamadwuma foi na wo mo kasa for pension ho worsening galamsey and Mahama's response our the buy into no Oshet use penny anymore that and a man penny anymore that hand say one boom said tapa nora ni nano a ye Ghana yansu ye dear and omshe at the America to me no over the news center and one of the abba na you're Alexander Kwame na marking Cratafet so and 9 on phony at the how Obama yes I mean do my draw the enemy 5th of May ye na ye tin ogumontin so ayo ye chechichirinche e de tia ndc amemwo kanka amemwo tantan e koso ni na no fa no CJ aye pese e fa kwan bia so ni eyi no di ni firi wo na Zoom line fo so akasa ena no ye Malik Basintali e ka se Zoom line for contract on renew wakane papa ena so renew Zoom line for a contract no se Ghana ha ye to bi ka 250 Ghana cedis so on compare dia na che se ehun ye mpo be renew on contract ndi ama wo mo na Zoom line for so aba monti so chirem se wo mo hwe na wo motumi etuaka yi eno ho samso na pay the news center and so e de kakra de aba
Metwaso adi efri the Daily Statesman ko wakrata no emu enokroyan so na mede betu apo e wo medie nim na any chief justice Mami Gertrude Araba Esabatoku no ya suspended no ne phone ene de ni ma sei ene ye kyerɛ mu sɛ political parties ahodo demand say yensan area state chief justice no kratafe to so mienu wo daily statesman ene de we enam na president John Dramani Mahama ne phone bi na ye de ba na asɛsɛbe samano aha samfoni no de nim ha sei ena ye kyerɛ mu sɛ we no ye koti Osama Mahama's actions stretching rule of law and stability. Daily statesman enim na edana sanfoni ye yomuta de munyai mamfa mabie me ya na nyefe. Na former president His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne foni de enim hase ne ye kire mu so ono so akasa e de afon wo se MPP fo nkaka wo mu no mensie ni na 2028 wo mu san emra biem. Zoom Lion fo so na wo mu ro in a way for contract no wo mu e defend Daily statesman.
Na Osikani so be sha sanfoni na abana kan ho asem no so mo de ba pe na ye mampani John Dramani Mahama wasa Idi Amin papa former Uganda president wo de okọ social ayi Google bo Idi Amin na nimu semampani papa na Idi Amin so no ye former military president o Uganda wo de bonifoni na kọ images mo so da ho was John Dramani Mahama papa so she ni soja atare na John Dramani Mahama so she no white one na
na no teso no mo ba ku bia wo mo de ba ase na do anima amo abisa
and daily post for na say yes on this paper oh yes
na as president then
yeah
me hwam si wo mu ni papa ni picture bia kan we hu
daily post in this paper ntenu nsem o meka bia no it against the NPP okay the Ghanaian publisher na me de na kemino abana de na sa
me de na sa
okay publisher no de me yiba kope na efri mu na afi Ghanaian Times no me de wie katafento so emiensa Ghanaian publisher mu and was say current process for removing CJ unfair former chief justice so far ya abena boafo ekufu one ekaso se kwa yefa so na de yi Gertrude Arabasa Kitoko no no kwanso a na ebi no ka say mame wo pekete wo Ministry of Finance over the bondholders no pensioner bondholders niti no na chese wo ne MPP ya aka the same person no and what chere say NDC kwa mo fa so na mo yi chief justice efiri so no wa be chief justice pen ito ne sene ya mbranisi ekafa ho enye no kwanso na mo fa so na Ghanaian Times na edi ewie GJ4 abo former Ghanaian Times editor baso ene enipa eduenu enmiense bi ka ho a yese won matumi abo apa contribute to the media freedom amma samtweduma no so no sabe yesu yetumi enya kwan kasa na boku mediation no so yese ya put on hold ya twentwa so kakra ya hwe ne mu ni aye nneoma yie ena no meka kire o se every juada na bepem enne na watwe mu no pressure akọ John Dramani Mahama His Excellency so pa na the entire pressure akoda no so no say we fa say obetumi meeting ni 120 days social contract no eno nti ena no Tuesday and we launch was it Monday and we launch ejumewura no ena na no I think say Wednesday or Tuesday no so we launch Mahama case ena I think say no say no so yate say we say the apprenticeship program no so no on so dey gu na akwemu a omo ebe launch ntino and Ghanaian Times the most authoritative newspaper and so the kakra wode abeneska telebesia
okay ma na mase we show hwe obre no is exactly 24 minutes gone past the hour 8 ha e won to me 101.3 what's in the morning jubadi esu eni adope ye ne FDA bedi nkomo na ya hwe eye eniema hodo a ekoso ewo ho ye be ko eye ye frost and cry Lower New Takoradi electoral area sisia na yene assembly member wo honorable Gilbert Sian efriye da chihene enso etime edi eye enkomo fie da bia no ya pick one electoral area na fe ya hwe eye ensemu a ekoso ho ohawo nso a ewo ho na ya twempanifo adwen de asisu se wo hawo wo ho ni se mutime ekomomoa na omo enso enya eye kwa hosan mapantino yene honorable no bedi nkomo enche bia me pa cho WhatsApp and a text message 0248 071 174 0248 071 174 ebejibre na yetimi akenkan wonsem ni nyina enso etimi ede amao ye live on Facebook ye live on Facebook yeah live on you can say YouTube afei so no yeah live on TikTok me da me ho aba me ba enkomo aka nyina no nso no e betimi e de atoa so enso e de ama yesrew enko ba bia ye basisia.
The purpose of education is to build a solid
electoral area coordinators and polling station executives via Omoaha. Members of the new patriotic party communicators now Omunyina Michia Munyina. Let us say Serie Munyina Matino. Year 2024 elections no December. Now Maybe elections, parliamentary candidates, every constituency, omoko round, ekodasi, and a presidential candidate. So after every presidential election, from Ejukwahe Nesai to President Kufuor time to President Nana Akufo-Addo next time, Inyina Omukodasi. In the 2024 election, and Manso can say Meko thank you to Akodasi. But thank you to no, me can say yen train Accra because na Professor Michael Quay and in the committee no omu chinchin constituencies nyinaa wɔ Ghana ɛkɔyɛ research enti na mempɛsɛ yɛ ha ɔmo edwuma no enti mehyɛ nsɛ ɔmo wie ɔmo edwuma no a na mahyɛ aseɛ abɛyɛ thank you to no ɛbɛda party foɔ nyinaa ase na madwen ho kwan a mɛfa so abɛyɛ thank you to no and I can say MPP adia yehia panri eye kabum
krata odi abrɛ no yɛnti aseɛ sɛ krata no yɛntimi mfa mbeto abɔnten sɛbi ɛyɛ politics ne ɛyɛ no akansie na awokɔ mehu obi a ɔkɔ akansie na ne sinto the strategies odi abɛto abɔnten sɛ Ghana fo nyinaa monhwɛ yɛti a yɛnim 2016 asɔfofoɔ imamfoɔ a wɔsɔ gyina ma party no emu bi wɔ ha 8 years yankɔ mo bi ɛtɛnɛ otia na no sɔfo bi a na odi ma party na ogyae a yɛkɔ a yɛnkɔ na na so nyɛnkɔ panacho yɛti committee a yɛwura makupe ɛne na ɛda no sɛ yɛnim nkɔfo bebree keka adekonti a yɛnim kunim ɛwɔ abatoɔ no
101.3 Western in the morning Jumadi Esu in your program no live on Western Diamond Television and I pay very catch you said if you're the piano your body one electoral area na fi ene assemblyman or an assembly member or to me the command pay ye call lower new Takoradi electoral area na yene assemblyman or honorable Gilbert Siawe free year dachi hene etimi edi enkomo dachi na no penalty en kamachi
yo me jo sunya
apombo ko de
samland mo apombo ko ya so na pe ya hodo
yeda nyame ase right yeda nyame ase pa anopai we are live on Wuntumi Radio 101.3 and afei Western Diamond Television so you know you are live everywhere and now pay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. The other time my lower new Takoradi electoral area. What do we need a baby a wa? If I put a pan out because electoral area na
okay. Okay,
okay.
If you run about, you need to run about so. On your left side, you don't say another go or a friend vessel room. I pay you about 2 hours and say, I friend the edge of vessel. It's the idea to vessel room or the health center. It's over. now for runabout about the Siapa, railway crossing so. Before railway crossing so. Over the 2 times, the runabout the show. We send a Siawa, or come for no winner, no one in the garden. The way Sana was on our street, a football corner. Over back we see our mechanics are so down. Or no, in the extra, only lower, Mr. Gradini, upper Mr. Gradini. The whole kind of one intercraded demarcation is sanity. Family ever to say, but one to at the check with the Mutano, which is not the password down pay, no.
I see. Wadaruma lower new Takoradi electoral area. Meaning say nipa do e wo ho no on off header.
Lower new Takoradi population of electoral processes any book issue a bit higher than 6,000. That's the old register, very old register.
Okay.
And I want more to about the local population white. All the population, we are more than 45,000. The 45,000, obviously, you need to divide into 2. They are more than 20,000.
Okay. I see. Wadaruma, a Juma Poti Bena, Adisi or a pa.
Okay, we're going to Takoradi. I had no more money. Okay. Official community.
Okay.
So now, I am now at Tonam. So.
Very well. And I'll pay your body around electoral area. Wadaroma challenges are currently confront to a year this year electoral area. You say be a quine, a be a numa, a be a security be a lighting system no enkrode specifically major problems e wo pa no pay you nobody who come e dey way ya
so now to say funny I want to now let me start from lighting.
Okay.
Yami adum dia wo lo woni Takoradi dia be leadership like somebody on na me MP on watch na ku mensa no boy or boy asemi member coach o man. Yes, the other lower. You know, let's say, if you want attention, another market who. Now, apart from that, in the pioneer, some you how we are on the Takoradi. The only challenge about life, which I'm making, honorable convention, I have procurement of these items. Every weekend, I from paragraphs run about. Everybody that I know about. You're allowed to one another. And I said, well, let's say, not so. On my way to my friend Tricia, or see already more book. Why procurement now, level what they say. I mean, I'm looking at the young fee. They got a couple of years. No, I sanitation issue. No more we can go ahead or she be an sanitation problem of that. Super community. The more education, I was so far of the water, multi-access, you were something like and yet, to be actually work. But again, we found out that they end up doing things from also. There were other communal containers. Oh, wow, first of all, Zoom line for mobile house. About the power weekend, you know about it. But I tell you, the coming to say, that charges are not much about the same. What's going on in the lowest? And so the bar, the man for the years you got age. You see, at the part of Casio, which is quite simple, could defend ya, almost a bar. Who be defended and Yamatai now? Fine, Yamini Brown. Other electoral areas will be a question. And so, what you make on the photo, you have a depth to one, because for the Silla Munchi. If you go to a time, a Zoom line had to pull out. Okay, how much you move to see our own bar house to house and the fact it really be. Which is now dump site, communal container site. But also, when you say Zoom for only free in the movement.
That's right.
But she's a lot of disappointed. Okay, she had not been a I am as soon as I hope. There's a lot of once when I get to the problem. But again, Zoom line say, we are not supposed to about. I always tell my people, say, ma, you are not in the mission. Say, machines will cut down. Let's say, about upper. The most priority areas are central business market. ɔyɛ Takoradi ɔbɛn bɛyɛ afa Takoradi deɛ ni daa ɛyɛ aisɔ mbɛɛfoɔ asɔ mo bɛ wura community but ɛbɛn saa na esi wɔ saa na yɛn kɔɔfoɔ no they will have information but they will end up saying other things ɛnsa nsata ebi ada wa ready a wɔhyɛ sɛ sɛ bi aba abɛfa na ɔka kaka na aka ebu yɛ ɛna wɔn ba yɛ gata si mu so a wɔn ba yɛ gata si mu so a wɔn mo sɛ beebi a yɛtu a wɔn so sɛ yɛfɛ wura mu gati gata yɛ for liquid gold but again ebi mu kama nsuo ba abɛfa ɛdɛ bi a nsuo bɛyɛ sɛ ɛtɔ bi a na wɔn wura wɔn de wɔn wura mu nyinaa agorɔ mu gati njɛba de saa na etu beebi a ɛdɛ yɛ president na yɛ kɛ wɔn de yɛ yɛ ɛbɛ edwuma yi na ama di wɔ. That is the thing we say on your attitude behavior of my eye. Say you say maybe I'm going to say another any prediction that you are need to go through the energy.
That's right.
But I'm not going to do that. It's because they are training their mindset there. They get a money. But I know the car that if don't you say we not to move but if you don't see the way which are a problem kasi I wouldn't make it in case you never there. A quiet on the moon, the other don't feel them today. Security issues. I'm very sure they're making Takoradi 100% secure. But the moment they said I can't come to I minimize the sign now the chief of Kumasi, the Nazi of Notre Dame, only this year, not say, a person of one I see, I wouldn't hear. Now, let me educate this house issues in that Accra. Which is a CIA account. But I'm saying, enough again. The moment they say we have this problem to access the fear. Then they are after being more equal. The security issues in the watching. I'm a good. We are in there. Okay, education somehow. Especially at the Christian communities. Excellent is very high. What am I saying? So, I forgot to go through. Let's say, an attack, as a very understand what to go through. Okay, it's in now. I saw making every little brother. Yeah, a big year just $100 cities. And $50 cities to start a trade. When I get in $70 cities, so one now, bring them out of. And the very crazy cities in the out of it, and a bar, and the go the one and then Accra looks somewhere peer pressure. So then I before I won't go through. I won't turn them there that you understand. But not pressure and no car, a surround. Okay. No car, no uncle. It's another very problem. If you are in the very thing that I will say 2 years ago, I took it upon myself that we should be going to be that book class. But I didn't say sustainability in the day. Maybe I will go to the market there. But don't forget that we never want something to be as an actual. As I said, it's not actually a change. But the moment thing that in the career is very, very high. It's about the sign of the big problem and challenge Accra. The most school of what that no Jackie. Which we are trying to address it. We have other NGOs like Chance for Children, Mama Mobile Community One, and one who goes through our dropout. We actually need to ɔyɛ bɛrɛ de bi a community center kɛse a ɔyɛ ɔna akɔ kɔmɛnsi na akɔ lɛnta esi na yɛ ade wa ahu mu na yɛsate yɛ pɛrɛpɛ ɔmo wɔ hɔ yɛ pɛrɛpɛ ɔmo ara na ɔmo adi nsa ndɔ si so a then again this NGO will give them stuff bags books any uniforms ní asɛnso ni ɔmo akɛse school ní bi.
Okay.
Nti something that yɛ no we push it we need ɔmo fi street so ɛkɔ classroom kaka nta. Nti this one for the television na before we interest so about the general summer, I told us facilities now. Also, you could use a good air cap 100 years.
Yeah.
You see, the recent sports and at the bar, Mr. or 100 years. I did we are maybe I'm so only a buying maybe I am maybe a check. I made the one that is straight to the X and I never. I remember when I became a family member. The name is committee member about why I said the combine you bet wash it all the sea defense also. We are looking down what you was they see where flags also. If all that we have to wait so woman better alternative. About the time, comfort so many receipts every it became something that was a problem. You see, I'm almost as which I can say on fact say, and since I send your first now, you know.
Okay.
Again, no, honorable MP Kasai. Now, Community Center, or I said, Rabbi, Obey Hospital, Obey Soy, toilet facility, which you are, I will see. Again, was also and very apple of from say, some of the toilet facilities are on. Then Mama they say to me, I will wait to know. It me our place in the Kana send a mayor, Confono Kuba and Kayaha. It's gradually a costume. Father, your Mama they say, who assembly, you drink a say, you see public toilet facility. Maybe I'm a catch on. I remember during the election, and I'm going for the Gradic and say, yeah, tell it to me and say, we catch on say. Even when you come to the assembly, you get public toilet facility, hey. I do say, as a sense of years to come, no, 2025, 2035, I saw behind the toilet facility. I will fee.
Okay.
I remember my first step before Ministry of Sanitation. I emptied my in your tent and then go fulfill as so many things. Again, from the assembly, last time now, European Union granted me a toilet. More than 40 pieces of household toilet at the Balua.
All right.
I won't go free.
Okay.
It's in the above what they say, you get to be free, son, and yet Baba. So that gradually, the after was say, or I said, society, no be. And again, the reason why we are renovating the toilet facility is Takoradi. I am much to the extent, say, if it's a what toilet free, sir. But the more be on the basic cry, I had a problem. You see, again, I had a family for public toilet facility. First, the enemy of the and what toilet. I'm not moving to a bar, no, almost 90% no more toilet to fee. But said the telephone here, now almost one. On the trade is out from the system, no. Almost changing rooms in the rooms. And storerooms in the other. And this is a quite most of the houses are. That was it.
Okay.
I mean, you go try a facility in Amanda. To me, almost
very well. Okay, that's good. Honorable, Minyake best stay long electoral area ho na yahwem koma ho but emrenenti ye de besi ase nyame adoba next week yetinkwam a ye be fro na yetimi atoa so ese yehwe rules ne ho nkro ne banso enso ho enti adopai ye fa wonsi ase na ye na ase pa why
so that na mami chia oya kasana kasa na kese mtuchia yele honorable community na kumeka.
Okay.
Let me say chairman na kumpe right chairman basi anu ana the baby yako na baby for the information that's your baby.
No, okay. Very well. Yeah, so yeah, that's a pa. Honorable Gilbert Siawe Free Dachi Hene Assembly Member War New Lower Takoradi electoral area and Yenene D AM common. Some 45 minutes gone past 8. Adopay ye call a food and drugs authority as yena yene the regional boss etimi edin komo yera Martin Kusi oye efan. Western Diamond Television join the conversation no na yentimi empejasa enkomoi na yenni ne kama pa yera Martin Kusi ofia ofa no pe machi
yeja
ona muti sen
ya mi adom
Very nice one. Last time I buy you are looking very fine, and then so I have found so cost for pa secret here the way. I don't want. I see. Now Western Region Food and Drugs Authority, humanity say.
Oh, nyamia dum ni mumpai bo nkakra. Yeguso.
Nuguso. O hwe send ye niam e kono a ye me ho bi abe 2 3 4 years to come wa. And she say, yeah, Food and Drugs Authority di go up no so amountfo no ebenya muntiase ye na o ma de head to sa and she say na.
Absolutely. That is true.
I see.
Nkakra. Yeah, adwuma na ye ne nkyerɛkyerɛ sɛ de nipa bebree wɔ hɔ a ɔmo nti de
to be 101.3
ye nya kwanya bi ti sɛ a na ɛhwehwɛ ne mu a ɛmamanfo bebree ti ase afei bi kura ti mi frɛ sɛ wo kan wei nti ye ne sɛ na be yie na je ye sɛ nya kwanya bi na sɛ akyerɛkyerɛ mu wo bo so sɛ nipa no na nso akɔyɛ den ɛde sɛ de ɛka gospel no ye obi preachi wo kɔte de waka na nso wayɛ den. Now also have account there.
That's right.
Also now also disseminate. So that's how we work.
Okay.
Yeah, no chere. Elubo bia na apply sanctions. Kakra na kakra. Because any person who adwuma na ye. Until you said there be apply sanctions in there. Amount for
That's right.
So we try as much as possible to make sure that any opportunity bia no you count the gospel according to Food and Drugs Authority.
I see.
Now breaking it to the barest minimum. Say the beya obia sebi wa go school kra. Obenya ntiase. Na che say ono so afa de aka de oye ho no de abone bra. Say the beya yenya any infractions bia.
Okay. Right. As a regulatory body, as a regulatory authority no, adopa ye bisa e de amaye tie for say die na mo regulate ewo eye wo memu hase obi bisa se Food and Drugs Authority aduane ho nsem nko an wo mo hwe enuro ho nsem nko an wo mo hwe ensuo ni ano ne ho nsem nko an wo mo hwe ana adien biemu na wo mo regulate ewo eye wo memu hase
sauti edina food and drugs nti
enuane ni
enuro.
Okay.
So for food you free be pre-packaged food.
Okay.
Just say aduane a ya process ya ye gu ebi abonsu mu rubber mu ana paper mu a ye de expiry date bi abo ho pacho what I say eno ye regulate pa again there were a lot of collaborations aduane bi wo wa ye fa expiry date mo like banku okoto banku a okoto nkrando kono ye fa expiry date bi amo ho. Until we any environmental health for if we be collaboration, you make sure say we are not for ye in Ufie, a dear basi, a bontin, and now say dear restaurant, and now chop bar. You may make sure say a hotel, say the bear, ye dear Indians and so bonny beer. And you are very close collaboration with environmental health because you manage you're going to mean yet. 2, you have very close collaboration with veterinary services. Sabi. Oko slaughterhouses and abattoir baby yekunama yekun nantwie ni adwan ni nkoko ni mponchi ni ya and also you were very close collaboration with veterinary services because you're going to be adwuma no.
That's right.
Nti they also do certification na so ya hwe say badwa so ya hwe me yeku say yes and na mo ya badwa so no good for consumption. So your collaboration be ye any EPA for another collaboration to make sure say so be setting up factory and facility beer and produce a beer we can say stench and now say beer waste beer community no be affect you more and then you know any environmental protection agency yes I want also
I see
you need customs you need police you need NADMO you need Ghana Health Service.
Okay.
Just a lot of collaborations because you want to inquire into me that's about food ubajaswa enu sabi ye niam bi agu ba bi a enye papa ne ye environmental health quickly.
Okay.
Dem kan na say bi ye call na obi akotiripu watermelon ogu public toilet ho obi be ka
watermelon obeton
oba beton because so the bar market you know you say onye regular on said ni space or market hold if you baby ne buy when you market hold another different area when you mean sorry akwa say o the near market no makoton at once no you have to seek permission from the market queens in or more market in so
that's right
until all of a sudden obi the cargo car maybe from Asankregwa watermelon cargo car ma or buy also the be market be almost there be until on the share baby no em say public toilet be chamber be a space one ko je go and obi as to three ten time near corner say no you can't do this until no car ten yes it's free or no cry start say be
I see
because ultimate fa watermelon kugu watermelon say pipe mu a obi am papa ho do the kugu form sa na sabi obi agane na ho a straightforward e call him infection
I see
until this is how we work we have a lot of collaboration your internal collaborators in Ghana your external yani WHO yani USAID only Trump bas is here now say what you try near moment the UNICEF World Food Program
okay
hunger a lot of them that's about the food side
I see
over drugs they can say you can say a draw and num ko yem for drugs you will be a friend of allopathics they bruni dia why it is a paracetamol amoxicillin no near and also you regulate
okay
and over herbal medicines you know a bibidro and also you regulate you be homeopathic and also you
okay
drugs nankasa so you be a friend of medical devices device a bit is sanitary parts diapers plasters syringes cotton wool gloves sani money na medical devices and now call hospital pressure monitoring machines if it be rapid diagnostic test so person test say when you malaria or person test say when you HIV person test say when you syphilis
okay
you will test kits be a no amount for the bar and no any regulate e bi wo ho a ye the bar one test ye kura na show negative it means an amount
positive
it is any money na your conditions be also keep so store one star e be more false positive
okay
ya chance say be a woni HIV oh yeah she say wonya anya kra na catch us oh yeah positive
we are positive
and we more ma show
yes
and am boa
okay
the FDA for san ne mani nyina and your medical devices bit say X-ray machine MRI
okay
what I say these days kidney machine dialysis machine FDA for check san ne mani nyina your medical devices
okay
nyina is under the purview of the FDA.
I see.
Now, I was saying about your baby salt iodization. So say Mrabia, but since 1995, UNICEF won a debate. Nipa, do you hear iodine? Pa, say iodine. Unya brosa, ubenya yadie. Wanya brosa, ubenya yadie.
Okay.
Most often, omo mutete me personally yi. So iodine content in the world you nusa. Ubeti menya compo. So I know it's difficult. Unya is difficult to go.
Yeah.
And see, there's a policy since 1995. I know if I salt iodization. In Chile, beer, ye di beer no. I was say iodine room. And also, you call Gaso, go check it. Say in Chile now, more tono. Your test kits be a check it to make sure say iodine room.
Okay.
What does it?
Right.
They say Ghana will be exported. Oko Malaysia, more export a lot of palm oil. And the Chile.
That's right.
Ghana for yes export ko abrochire o person export ko abrochire I was so obeje certificate e say bibi Sudan 4 nim Sudan 4 ye kan so obre and die e dey share to money.
That's right.
Tete no na enwo no ukoyin wa e kokko pa but this day because of hybrid nti agric men no we a enye kokko pa nti amanfo wo no shi mi say nka abedi wo ye say ekoko enti edwasofo man ne omo yiyi ngo no ebinum faculty kwan bi de Sudan 4 na carcinogenic.
I see.
Because any say diko yem because the shan tomano ne manema for textiles industry ndi say o person export to now they call amanoni ba bia e say yes that test no e fail I just want me fanko.
I see.
Yes, you could just so periodically. Now, yes, so you have to be near the collab near check it. You check it now, you must a show positive. You have a show alcohol. No, actually, baby, I won't sit down for no. Edugum because I know your friend of adulteration. And just when you can wash a dad on the other with your gum, and yes, be by accident because there's no byproduct. Oh, young Noah. Any Sudan for any baby, I say you who be woman, not just say any that home bonnie. I know a criminal offense. Straightforward, we give you to the police for prosecution.
Okay.
And then you want household chemicals. Semina ne Dettol ne Isaiah mosquito coil. No, your friend household chemicals. Any washing powder. Any sign of manama. And also regulate it.
I see.
And I say, Ubo say, Ubu most any problem. Obi was a liquid soap, but Ushia in Pohru, and no say, and Namcrone who are almost a binum a man be near. I know if you're not straightforward. She said, dilution now and 1 year. I know you bet you.
I see.
Because liquid soap, there also the coat so and some out. The poor and the ye, if but so this goons as no in poor like you say, the purpose for which our auto has not been achieved.
I see.
Until you never be bria, yeah.
Design your way in no FDA
in sa. Oh, again, I see. We are Diane. She said restaurants, hotels, top bars near ye. I say because I see who quiet Mumfasu your Diane no source of water.
That's right.
I know here, but be audio ball lessy. Who are ball and go to go actually baby once in a I don't know more than once in a bed. SMBC Diane so sana. Yeah, Kokujinawakoto. And the faculty can be so boko kosher, you're very clandestine. To make sure say Sanyama way na so West being a Ukatasoa once run a day. 1.3. You who be a winner so free.
I see.
Sanya money sabi a janaya workers no more use a bank baby a boy Diane no. Sanya money I will check. The hotels could check it, but be a year Diane no to make sure say your mom food hygiene permit. Son away Diane no.
I see.
The mandate is too broad. But
na mandate ya too broady at least say yamfa education anka ho a be ha green kakra wadaroma free time wa body no ebe authority
okay
ebe si emprempren enhihye amode agu apono so no amanfo no a ene ye mo boy ho ban no na yen so a ye ton sa niema no ene sa niema ya bobo su yi say na ye so ye FDA emra no mu ede afa ya so mu sen akosi yi ana nso no dada no a yetimu no nipa no nye na adwen se wo sesa na wafa de FDA ede ebre no efa de oye ene de odi akonimu ne ho.
Okay, Midasi, this is a very good question. Since I be authority, I think from 2012 they be authority.
Okay.
Authority means you bet me see obi so bet me head then see you and I say bet me the work court also bet me the head then
court. Okay.
You starting you know you border will be brave. Of course if you be a mention home until you will get some people from a recalcitrant omo yo omo dem rather no be flouty until ebi no mo ho aye de omo famra kwan so ebi no mo ho anchechre no so aye den ato asumu a omudi ye adwuma ba say dey kan no so etuene ntie ya enya cheso.
That's right.
Nti continuously ye bobo da ro continuously dey o say ye ne ye be ye nti wo a kan wonte no o say etwe waso a ene dey mra no ne obedi wo a ye bo kokko na oti ase no ye ba eno so ye bo oba so say wa ye den wati ase a ye advice na ye man o dey ye adwuma so anufanu sikan ne say etwe anufanu nti ye ba ho na ye ka kire one ade we a we e bia babia woton ade no babia esi ne nye nti e bia yi free ho the next day ye ba na woton ade na there's nothing that can convince us ope o ye be sesa woni ema ni nyina free what the work of police.
I see.
Sa na ye adwuma no.
I see.
So
enforcement no
yes
is enforce ye adwuma
dey. Your enforcement department like Western Region ye adwuma every week be say amiti amika say omo tuka omo de omo nam kru. Yes na no say omo ko takwa.
I see.
Takwa say nke se bi ye ko po bi ache no. But nipa no so why smart kakra. Why ye bibi dia to Facebook. ɛna ɔkeka keka yi yɛdu takwa no yɛ ma obi frɛ no saa ne ɛyɛ adwuma no sɛ saa deɛ no yɛpɛ bi atɔ afei ɔsɛ wɔ Kumasi na yɛ ma Kumasifoɔ bi frɛ no afei ɔsɛ ɔni hɔ na ɔkentampɔ na kyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ayɛ smart kakra but ɛyɛ ntoboaseɛ ɔsɛ nkyɛnkyɛn biara wɔ n'afe yɛminya no nti ɛyɛ ntoboaseɛ na yɛde yɛ adwuma no saa ne yɛyɛ no nti yɛte biribiara wɔ baabi a ntɛntɛm wei sɛbisɛ bi nka ɛnna anadwo yɛbɛkɔ baabi nti ɔhyɛ no papa ne ɔwɔ because obi ama intel obi a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛdɛ
mutu ho
anɔmɔ nti deɛ yɛyɛ ano no nti adwuma no yɛnko ayɛ ntimi nyɛ to be frank yɛne mu media ne timamufoɔ nyinaa nti sɛ obi te adeɛ bi asɛm biara na huhu biara about any product bi a obi tɔn a ne timi yɛ nyinaa bi a ntɛntɛm ɔfrɛ a yɛn tratra se koraa na yɛtu ho anɔmɔ nti yɛba ne yɛbɛma feedback sɛ o yɛda ase wei a woka sɛ no yɛkɔɛ no sei ne siiɛ sei na yɛkɔ no saa ne ɛyɛ adwuma
yɛwura Martin Kusi ɛyɛ Food and Drugs Authority West Regional Boss ɛda yɛne no ɛdi ɛyɛ nkɔmmɔ yi wadaroma boss yɛnhwɛ Food and Drugs Authority mohwɛ nnuane ɛna afei nnuro ne nneɛma bebree so anɔpa yi yɛmfa nkɔmmɔ no nyina nnuro so nnuro so deɛ di kan mo regulate wɔn tɔn nnuro no anaasɛ aduro nankasa in particular ɛna Food and Drugs Authority regulate.
This is a very important question because your other agencies are more regulate or more tɔn nnuro no yɛn the product now we use no and then here but say sabi ebi we also a herbal doctor we then no dey me check certificate me check say what do now we now we dey bag no na so FDA register and I get to so betima ton
I see
yes adwuma ne here we deal with the product not the human being
for some time now the ababeye a norm and it's a utu kwan a wo long journey abon say one more tone ray at the bag essence omu kombo na omu gina ka mu ton no ne sa we no odaroma saa de no FDA wo tumi wo ho se yetimi ebra saa de no afei nso no de toso mienu enuro na wo mo ton no saa enuro no is it certified by the Food and Drugs Authority ama ho kwan se won beton saa enuro no ewo cars no mu anaase eyede na ekoso because I want too many akwai say I normal bi sa no ka mu nuro ne sa we no wadaroma yenya wo hai man kiremu kakra
we a very important question true asamba kwa mpese me kan say obi a opese oto aduro bia no also call ebia pharmacy and a dispensary of a hospital and now say herbal shop and now say chemical shop and now from OTCM over the counter medicine sellers.
All right.
These are 4 places you turn drew. This oko jaso. They say be akoma kase now so be a draw be a good polythene bag no tonwa. Otoa you buy it at your own risk. The mention say a whole any say a ton so draw no. Otoa drug pharmacy and now chemical shop and now herbal shop and now dispensary of a hospital.
All right.
So that otona sebi bibi ba ho a asem ba ho kra obetima point say me go turn no pharmacy we me go turn no chemical shop we and me turn herbal shop we and me turn dispensary of this hospital. Pajodia say.
That's right.
Now obetima age receipt kra no age receipt. Apart from that, any say turn car turn a draw car mu lorry station asondemu mosque school and na a band you are not supposed to do that but they said they make no a man for so thing nti omotaye sa de no
ba mpacho wo mo abumra no so mo ton ni sa enure wo ka mu ne public places ni sa we no body burn necessary regulate safo no
FDA ni yen say regulate
Food and Drugs Authority
who say o ton wo any other place apart from sa 4 designated areas na make
mabobo no
not just say wa flout to mrano or say a and we continue to arrest ye chiomo the only issue is any GPRT for the progressive union for no ye no more meetings bebre ye no more meetings bebre aka kire omo because the only issue is etu baby a car no say etu ebi bus ni Kumasi a etu free station one a ohun say nipa na oton aduro no tim but the point is ebi oduru bi a shama no that is the another difficulty challenge I face now we who atra say driver for nam say omuni momo no who atra nam no akasa okodu commander junction no asi no obi a commander so ato aso no okodu ebi a Cape Coast no asi and no a bit difficult because FDA difficult to monitor say aha nipa oton aduro gina ha nti odu ha obefo nti ni nyina ye and again another education I was say ni driver for no tia say
Mr. Agusi be bawo se money driver for no especially say GPRTU a mo no mo won kita hodie
ye no mo kita
ma kire mo say mo ma kwan mo bia ton ade nuro especially nuro
yes
wo mo cars mu enti no adenti na driver for ntie enforcement na enya adwuma yi ana say ede ade a
okay one aspect is say the ehun ni say car no say ye ma wo station hona okay you will not find the automobile no so the car no as a car na move a ekono any station ho biem na nam kwan so kono that is where sa ngrofo we enya akwanya bi omo so ye den so we are planning yes we putting in strategies to make sure say maybe so, like a day or two bus be too free na ekwa you be make sure say bet me follow na koduru maybe Cape Coast na Cape Coast so any Cape Coast for so because there's another FDA regional office or central region no almost why then I trust some monitor koduru bia adansia squad
okay
there no be Asante region for so then a very tedious job that is where we are lacking kakra but that's the strategy we are now mounting to make sure say car tour we will make sure say you finding way bia you police car na so that in case homophobia e be more police for engineer car na we achi so any panel or there but they are very difficult to do that but that is the strategy we are trying to implement now. It's not easy but I think it's doable so we have to try and find a way to do that.
Okay Mr. Kusi minim say of late what a drobia aba chese we see a friend red o said dey minim say red no eno ani ni din ekura no ana say scientifically no e we din e difference e dro no what home popoye what home komobo.
Oh yes,
you've seen it
bebre.
I see na e dey na the regulatory body ye dia fa ho especially say enim say edro yi e ba o mamu ha onomo a ana onombro so a ensusuanso e de bre onie Food and Drugs Authority mo regulate
yes
adenti na ye mba kwan ama enuro no aba wo mamu ase in large quantity ama emebu no abeto anom amanfo ato anom na aha wo mo. What is the authority doing about this?
Okay, another very important question. Let me say this is the topic yes red numni de keka ho no a type of tramadol.
Okay,
what does it Ghana ha tramadol mo ye bi wa ha a prescription only drug for moderate to severe pain. It be an injection, it be a capsules ya de ma o be osisi ya o ya anase e be a when you accident be mo ti ho pie be one injection o ba fia nti you register 50 milligram any 100 milligram but unfortunately because of our borders especially from Aflawo Le Clevi George Nomoko Bompurugu Takale Plimakom Upper East nomne Sanyama no among for this unregistered ones now who can red no tafredol nomne you different types omo the strength ne be a Ghana high register be a 100 milligram but the be bar be 125 be a 225 me na me more tamale mahu bi 550 milligram.
Hey,
yes, they are all unregistered but the point is they don't come through the border post you feel be unapproved route she say okwa Aflawo border na Lubo border post no nti so all the be about what the far border post no na checking here but because we are from the contraband smuggling you know most of them no mfa border post no omo use be a motorbike and now the money per be no more so akofufa unapproved rules be a motorbike be so kwaye bi ma the obo wan say abepie krom. So this is the challenge we are facing. Nti omo ba especially mining areas any omo sebi omo air junks because narcotics what they say semi synthetic narcotics narcotic but we no lab what they say manufactured. So nti e ba to say narcotics na yenim sebi be a we ni cocaine no about for no be a we no ko baby a ton na e be che oni ayi nti obo say amanfo bi ni nam krom kita sa polythene bag na make keka
yes
e na omo yisu sa de na omo nim baby a omo ye den
omo benya bi ato
nti Takoradi say bi pese me boss stores bi din mienu bi ya koye su bi amu omo as say ye ni police for ye den ya investigate ya pese ye de omo court ya ko prosecute omo. So it is true. The only issue is there were a lot of unapproved routes. Among for faculty kwans to the be but we are trying our best to make sure say because you banner who one tablet to crowd or say a drugstore say a chemical shop you don't have any skills. You be so about your own want to improve straightforward.
I see.
We will take you on. So this is how we are trying to regulate, so red now kind. And again, we call mining areas near here. And no amount for the good at the Chinumo amoya den omode ye adwuma wo ho. So it's a very serious issue that we have to open our eyes and deal with it. Nti enya yenko ye ni the security agencies, soldier for ni police for migration for ni customs for ina ye wo committee bi ayatia. We meet periodically to discuss how because we be e fa no e bi na FD Ukraine ho e bi na customs ni na ho to make sure say custom in Nigeria and migration was more border nti ado so hu a say dey be ya musu hu on be dey on be chi e bi won wa di sheka bi ase ka no mu di hye ties ase ni nema nti ado so police checkpoint omudu wa na nsan shamal ho ba bi e no kra dey na me wa kra nkofo bi ko fa nema be no so mu di fielu bo na eba na police fo ni yi asotre ti ba Shaba police station no ma pake car no na then you see the money na go for say omo be 3 days because mrano ma ho kan mo be more than 48 hours and I am mobile. We are trying to make sure say be process for court. So this is how I juma no but difficult.
Me follow up question is say yenimu sunsuanso bone a wo mo abuse sa tramadol ya edeba. And authorities, apart from the Food and Drugs Authority, be customs. Woman more border than Hong Kong. Woman to me a bit vigilant with regards to a near man amount for a faculty crimes to the realm. Because very, very serious. Share a young phone in the Facebook car. You're a young show.
No correct.
And when say what should be.
Oh, yeah, no correct.
The Diana, yeah, found the authorities, then yeah, found when dear, you timid swan no precope. Video about coming here, one no beer white in time, a bank coins, a see jasho, a who's in the moon, a rat and quantum word. What is this?
No correct. I'm a committee. That committee now we have put in place. They said border post, Fortunately, your immigration for could be a friend of border patrols.
Okay.
Say be a man for unapproved amount for foul. Omo ne was to me now on be day. Beko a check his post but because omo a committee munumintino. E do baby omo kwa no mo the FDA for back me no aka ho. And they do baby cry and Kobe but they omo timi call e catch say aha e do ha no nkofo mi onu bi e den ye chi omo no mo wani ma ni bi enti omo ni no mo hand over my na any omo ko police station na police forces take it from there. So multifaceted FDA for nko ntimi yes ejuma no enti na ye was a committee na region bia ye was national and the one regional ye ejuma this an ye ejuma enya easy because o call like elubo border and now call aflawo border unapproved routes now you can porous borders na about 1,000
Sir.
So anopa ye bie se ufiri aflawo u cross border na nipa be 10,000 be fa border post na ko. Ba anwumre mo ba omba no mako because nipa bebre ko Togo, Benin, Nigeria koto contrabands na make no bi. Ono on fa me fa sa border post or the fa why be dey. The be chino. Nti o di be wura ma bi wo ha onim motofo ye de ma motofo mo de fa on a porous the ba bedru ba bi ti say dabala. Dabala ye almost o ye dru but o ba adan che say almost o dia ba Accra. But because of mountain post near, you know, they are able to arrest. Of course, enye ni nyina na mbeti miache. Edu ba bia na bia dey e bia filter through na ba. But they bedru ha, yes you another team yes you try say you be call round to make sure say they make baby e ton dru bia ni san nema we. You be make sure say so who ton bia enyawa ene mran na ni obedi. It's not an easy task, but we are trying under the circumstances. Akwabi na kan say Sabi police for at least edu ba bia obeti say amanfo abokro no ne ya na meboa. Yes. So it's not easy. Ye be ndai. We are trying our best to make sure say Saturday way yentimi nyin free okra ye be man na perform to the barest minimum so that sans so boni we no eto ntwa kra ye be perform pa going forward no yen sadan tisa say amanfo small boys ni girls o mo no tramo no ni sa ne manema no enye easy, but trust us, we will try and then do the best that we can to make sure that they are back from par at least. Easy. It's not an easy task. But for security, yes, we no criminals. If you are dealing with them, you have to be careful. That is why this answer was one with the police, customs, migration for because money limited to. So
I see. There is no specific over the counter way be a tossa unapproved tramadol if free. And now woman a bit
gradually. Yes, yes, no form. And I young as you check it. And they say you be a super kind, so you cost a copy shama. Every drugstore and now pharmacy be a woho piano or say room. You room, you be 1, 2, 3. But be a benya tip of say, yeah, you know, I know you team small will be quiet, so be a beata. Your background and you be a boss search.
I see.
I may done the name and any who say be what tablet back up trouble.
That way in area. I know man no more my 18 times I do. Just look at this.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Are they? Just
I know trauma. Yes.
Wow.
Very dangerous. Because the most difficult aspect in this we all know you become addicted.
Yes.
When you're addicted, it's hard to be to me jai. In a way, second thing, won't you mean because when you are in this stage, now over there no akaka, over there no akaka, won't you mean nanti? When in the hot, oh, serious.
As I said, the security agencies, you know, a bit of urgency. And more to stop sir a no way in this country. Because wow.
As you know, as soon until we parents, Timamufu, media for Obia should be involved. So the material make one say me. And this for instance, Obi what idea be now what information say be aha and a ton no and I say when say aha boys you call koto and omuko use wo and no betime ye ho asotire intentem na ye be mount surveillance na fe ya pick sankufo na omo ye dem mo ye sade no because we need information to work say ye information nko there but ye angasa ye from there but we still need more information from the general public.
Okay,
say dey be ya ometumi a church say wo ko ha mo fa ha wo mu say obi o ka kire o fa ha obodu dan bi achi ni obi na be ka kire obodu mu say mu nyina gu ho na ntentem ya act quickly. Nti Your numbers be or you buy the 2 jam so my fan 2 jam.
That's right.
So
yeah.
Your 020 812 09
01
Mami Timu bi 020 812 09 01 and your 0544 34 99 11 Mitimbim 0544 34 99 11 Sad numbers me no offer any time of the day. You bet you some tem now just give us a tip of keke say ofa ha no drew her to any and one here.
I see.
Then quickly you be act and you be more feedback among say information now the mind. Okay, we have acted on it.
I see. Very well. You know kusi enche bia de nkomo ni besi minim say bibi wo ho a wo de be ka ho a na wetimi di account na fi ye de ye nkomo na si.
Yo mami fa kwanya so na me na wase ko. Kwanya ya de mami ya me ne chief kasa because we fi de ekwa chi pa.
That's right.
The only issue is FDA nko antimi nye adwuma no. Nti ye threat mamufo. So be who information bia na say unya any information bia ebetimi ay true ebetimi ay whatever. What ye asutre keke frame pacho nyantuma se na frame say ye bibi kura na obetimi atwa picture wo de twa picture na fa send e was our numbers here ma send quickly ye be act on it and there more feedback because yes sir wo jama FDA for nko a FDA for ye ni ba bia at any given point in time but all my information now we make sure say you act on it so they be gradually so minutes way you been nipping in the back to eradicate it will be difficult but they will bring it to the barest minimum e bi no mo ha mo ya campaigns o mo na kofa de no ba so be one information be amenka say ko nipa na ona ne nkoko o de my information say what who say obi timi fasa na ma libi de ba suspicion yeah nkasa no my just the location no ni how are you betimi aye you could do one intentem I say China intentem you bet China the local police station
okay
now your friend catch us say adwuma no say the catch here no say na here do because we need evidence otherwise yenko aye ntimi nya adwuma no yes threat mamufo obi amfa ne ho njim na ye nyina ye mmoa na saa menace we yentimi ntu ase kra yemfa mra from kra to the barest minimum.
All right ma yemi ahoma ne ntum kakra na yemfa calls by 5 bi na yenti amanfo so adwenkyere wo enkomo yi ho 0248071174 0248071174 Mr. Oba enkomo a ye na Food and Drugs Authority Western Regional Boss edi no wasembisa na mane mfa ho wadaroma na ye nya politics Mr. Mo 0248071174. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, my phone. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Udi maybe afraid if
okay, for me, man, because I see I'm out.
My NGO Munia. Yeti wo ima.
Ocho, Tramon, I am.
What's it then?
Mr. Tramon.
Okay.
I'm out for get to
no more.
Me be am Mr. B.
Oh, no, hello. Wow.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Nyami adom ye ho ya udin ba bi afrefi.
Me ka fi na me assembly member.
Okay.
You know the amudi. Ya ni security. Omba na ba
security for no.
Omba na ba security for. Oma se da kwati. No ma ba di sa omo. Boy sorry ya. Ana bo organize no ma di. Don ba ko mutini shi omo. Mo temo komo. Ya dia me zo ha me pa. Ko so mi ankata me omo ba make some information. Yeah.
Okay.
Clement, Honorable Clement, or say, okay, 1, 2, 3. Momo Diana, Susana Monaman.
Okay.
Information. So much Baba.
All right. Honorable, my nasipa, Yadasipa Papa ne Obren Wadajia, when you're at the afraid. Young fan next one. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Accra.
I get to boom patch on my NT1 pay.
Na Inchia incoming national chairman Jama Wintumi Anna Mammy Abrama Afroku our way Western Hanum incoming national organizer. Now, no more about so far in Chamber opinion or Toronto. I'm just some more can you and no qualify and no quality of you. Now, I'm a girl who I am in Tiashi. Timothy, which you can video we should have, but I was shocked. Say about the Siata woman, who are very Asia. I be 50. She the wood, I see this team, similar the action. Oh, on Chamamba, you were quite. I know the friends, Osikani, you were quite. Friends in the message. Saka now, open you to a man or cassette. Adawa for now, almost 4 more. Baby, not on my head, you know. But I come and say, thank God for them to talk to you. Woman, Mr. Fubitin talk to you. I almost the friends with Osikani or Sha. Most of my fat. From Robert, nobody said you are going to say, you know, Mutumbi. I don't know, can't summon all cannon. Or Mama Diamonita. Even said Governor, which is any part of the was open to the council. Because I think them that I was for I owe more bribe. Because what you get bribe, I buy a similar set. And said, poor Baba for kind of don't sign enough. Won't take no funny or come financial. Yeah, it is almost I can't say any panel, which you never in town. Okay, but that's it. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning. About your Udi baby Afrifi. But the family is coming because of 3 campaign. It's fine campaign. Maybe about your NT one pay. Sammy Jina ye kakra mai. About the Chima campaign. You will get us be more. Shall we need trauma on this and Yaman and almost to be a na omodi dwane te se enya anajo omodi na area omodi na nopa omodi na nyemre se na yesi bi market ne saa na omugu ho bebre enti de ha dwen kwa bo ne se security for na mo bom ho ban no omumum e park omoka by the roadside no ma small bi only pana by inside have the settlement e dey pakomo nti ebata na yo kwaya faso a the report because police now report the amana no yes or the settlement nti wa o kwa report no wo nye secure yeah nti min kwaya mo be faso a o metina tu sade na se e o techima kenten na techima kenten get to no doso ya oba ku bi o kenten RC school na chi hope e ho de o matima break you kakra na o cross road na market na chi e ho de na de I don't know. Meaning, I'm first of all, because I did be a woman never call a police car, Edna, and watching video. A master police leader, and a master get to boy back or the settlement ever. I see. The event my idea. Okay. This is an awkward report to cry. Oh, yeah, what time or more target. All right. My Nasipa. Hello, good morning. This will be our last caller. Good morning. Yami adome ho ye ekwa pia ye ntie wa no pay Messi anyensa sa bonsa mudifu sunsun bonsa ma bon nipa bon also nkete obaka chairman wontumi incoming regional national chairman and honorable Captain Abrima Feku all about regional women national women's organizer and Dr. Baumia honorable Kobe na me employer Andrew Kofi Japamasa na mena at work with Joseph Kudu Yadin, I mean, Boot, Cassan Kutumpo, Defense Nazi. But brother, Chef, I bring Mokade.
the mean you money nala. Ofi Kobido, no bagana ho. Inti in the
Radio 101.3.
Abana man no to because everybody come ma $1 sem be bono. And some pay for na better on outside there. You bet you are no. The Bible should be burning ala baba to come. It's in paying for food and transport for Abe Juma papa and the way of Bosun so what you want come letter. Because what someone may do about the club go. But whilst I see some performer, why I did it? One no, the movie. Answer and better there will be there no. I do not know how to come here. In him, Pewala said, we say, it was there, the Mimpe can be. And there, JK, and there, he dealing with the meanwhile, my report to a police station. Master, you come on the kick. Police to put a law about what I can say there. The Mimpe no better train. There, I will know more today. In time, my mother, food and transport, wait to my papa Diala Wally. Apple, Master. So it may be a mama or bad in Belcrum, on Bessie and Belbon and Sandwich and a Mondo Bessuano. I never know saying when they win now. None better. Sister, them 7 Supreme Court judges here.
Hey, Guapia.
To be 101.3.
And Komo, no, Minim say, Yera Martin Kusi next week. Yami Admobenya Brass and Swaba. Because there are more to it. If you read the swat, you say Drubiaba, where Berman the count Berma, a mania tete, a mania cuckoo, a mania tintin, a drubbing swab by a banner de Sra or Tuhua, and no hipsa, a mania we. Sad near money no, your assess was on so bonny, my boy. And also food and drugs authority regulatory
food and drugs, yeah.
I see. And you know, Wadaroma, next week, you know. So o sanso bo modena oba
okay
na yet one commons because when a national concern national discussion with your mom yes concern. National security concern with your mom friend wa it just any nyai wadaroma ubetimi dey some few minutes be responded to one mom friend and some will be say no amaya na nka dem commonesi
okay
yeah
me da say say obi of free Techman no
yes
say the Osikani no ntina make say multifaceted FDA phone call yeah where you need security agencies sankasa customs migration police security akuomi and way because they do baby a obekono niam o mo ye a kire o hokra no so unkita to there's no way I will be to apprehend you.
Yes.
So that is why we have this committee. You making sure say manya another filler. Say even say get to now says as a muton win say ya win krato mo de tramon no become.
Yes.
So yes super menya sure also train chroma so go get to get to FDA phone point me call say any police phone in trance. Na planning.
Yes.
Na ko super get to hold in your money until sharp Saturday way across the country and your western region is like almost every region, every town, every small village. So I think we are there. I was in a fee and in a very situation of high concern. Yeah, because we are not safe. Sani pa now o hia sani mana na o yeden o yusu no edu ba bi na o nya bia no ane se wan hwe ye obo be bu pono ana se obeto oboto by force ana o kita de bia o de bebo nti o se ye mina ye nyina ye ma ye ni ko ho na make sure say sade we you bringing it to the barest minimum so they make kind so that ye nyina be safe otherwise unu ya bi de ne hu ko wurama uni fie the next day I'll buy say or the idea booby and now no crowd free so here come and near my bebre and me straight here for ya da must bebre say amanfo my inside not just say idea no e wo ho
pa
exist obi antimi nkata so na ye nyina ye nto to adwene na ye hu kwan e de be fa so a e betimi this idea we are back from because very dangerous for our security say these days obi an kojina ba bi nkase sebi okwa koshi ada okoye den but onum tablets mi ni mensa wo ba mu ti say o cross road cross mi cross enya nipa wenum kwa na yisu driver fo binom ni other people bi a omo ye adwuma bi a opese oye very active omo nyina yisu sa ne ma no so ndi a very pertinent issue as nyina ye may any ko na make sure say you find various strategies a dey be dey e be ma sadi we are bra from all right there must be brave yes you be asemo kan e bia no we have taken note of that
all right
ndi maybe you be make sure say going forward ye dey be ye adwuma na over a period of time sadi we say it in the back form
okay
because here
all right my nurse papa next week so you be here wa say why
next week I'm ready to come
yetimi ato so yeah that's pa. And you know that was the Western Regional Food and Rice Authority boss Yera Martin Kusi when a national call a national concern I see nyina no yetimi etu anamonti next week na me adoma obeba na yetimi ato so command the door so pa ye na team na se na ansa na ye be kono and rather the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party Miami boss Chairman Wuntumi a birthday the yes ready amani nyina ne se nyame emma no enkwatenti ahoden wo mu won hira no won ma no nimdie ne nyansa ene tumi a ne saka na ene de ohwehwe bie mu no obetimi ede aye emu adwuma na de ese esi ahene ne atu ahene fo wo MPP mu ni nyina ne se nyame adom na party na bie eye enwuma mutu a chairman Wuntumi be for national chairman ye be sere se duru a monka na monto aba ma no adwuma den a waye o party no mu over the years no ye po bi a ye de ye ho de beta na chi na ya pia na beti yama na akogye 2 minute de abre ye party no bie mu a ede na yera chairman Wuntumi Bernard Entry Boasiako enra eno odi na woda 49 looks very good on him. I mean chairman Wuntumi yame wonya okese won pejao enfri adummu enko adummu. Happy belated birthday chairman Wuntumi. Afei so another happy belated birthday enkoma the NPP Takoradi constituency first vice chairman chairman Basti yera Maxwell Justice Maxwell Aqua chairman Basti nyame onhyiraw wonya okese womie apono ahodo emfa emaw won ba kwatenti ahodin wo mu. Happy belated birthday chairman Basti. Afei me nua be ma Kofi Panya onso edi na woda enne Kofi Panya oye NPP serial caller Kofi Panya happy birthday. Ba jo picture na me de ma wo no ne wa sha dark no wa pose no ha wono ne Kofi Panya no fatu mame birthday wish we manya also one men kasa biem timisraw fan picture ne to so ba me very well enti no Kofi Panya famous Kofi Panya ene udi wa woda nyame nhiraw wonya okese nkwatenti ahondin wo mu wonfa emmaw. After the final one Miami nua kuma Patrick Oduoduku man pato morning show host Nyamiche radio morning show host Nyamiche radio Swamai na Nyamiche radio no NPP MP owo Swamai constituency honorable Frederick Adi ni radio no Patrick Oduoduku me offer sinio me offer se pa bra ya ba kuruma maza ya gazi ya kenyende. It's a happy birthday going out there to Patrick Oduoduku morning show host Nyamiche radio. Nyamede afeba kwa ka mfie ho ya bompa de amas won hira onye okese o ma kwatenti a ahoɔden wo mu de ɔde usabe som bia no enye yie emfa emmawo ebusua ye de nkomo ni nyina no asi ye na team na se Edamasepa President John Dramani Mahama dumso no kill businesses, and as we speak now generator so ena yeda yedi adwuma yesremo wona energy minister no mo se mo de enyinam kane abo ba mo make kane an available ni entimi enyusu yesremo mo nso kane an maye why yesremo pa ba cha awia ya no ahia ochema ba no de omane puntuo e de abrel. Good morning, we are out of here.